That's right, West Michigan. Get excited. Football night is back, and it is the North Grove Brewer West Michigan Conference Game of the Week. Let's now go to our announcers, plus a little guest with them. We have Jon Russell, VanSingel, and Scott DeCamp.
Thank you very much, Billy Man. We appreciate that. We are here on opening day 2022 here at Manistee. A beautiful sunshiny day, and we always talk about it, Cal. You start out in kind of this summer type weather, and by the end of the year, you're in snow and freezing weather.
You know, welcome everyone. And how many times have we said on opening night, let's take 10 degrees from this game and add that 10 degrees on in week 8 or week 9, and then going into the playoffs. And remember, just a few years ago, you and I were at Mona Shores. Yeah. It was 10 degrees on a Saturday night, and it was brutal. Scott was probably there covering that one also. That was a brutal Saturday night for football. But I tell you what, beautiful weather here tonight in Manistee. We've got a little bit of a breeze going here. All the north fields in spectacular condition. Grounds crew just doing a great job. Also, this is a soccer field, so it gets a lot of use. And just so happy to be back here with you and Scott, the CatchMark gang, starting another year.
Looking forward to a fantastic year here in the West Michigan Conference. That is what we are doing this year, and we're starting in the Rivers division of that conference between Manistee here and Holton. Two teams that trying to get it back going again. Cal, Holton, really dicey here. Not up until probably a couple of weeks ago, they weren't too sure if they were going to even play football. In fact, I was talking to Coach Tommy Moore, and he said the thought of maybe being an 8-man team came up, but he said he didn't want to do that for a lot of reasons, and one of the reasons was once you go to 8-man, it's awful tough to get back into to the mainstream again.
Yeah, man, it certainly is. You know, since 2010, 33 wins, 76 losses.
Yeah.
You know, they've had a little success in the last 22 years. Shane Fairfield did a nice job when he was there for a couple years ago, which was about probably 15 years ago now. And then Jack Numador came in here about just 3-4 years ago and took them on a nice playoff run, had a really good season. Then Jackie went to Mona Shores as an administrator. So they have had some success, but hopefully Tommy Moore can turn this program around and continued success.
On the other side of things, the home team, the Manistee Chippewas, their first year in the West Michigan Conference, and they're kind of in a rebuilding mode as well. They've got a lot of young men back, and looking, Coach Troy Bitework, very optimistic that they can make some noise here in this Rivers division.
Yeah, and, you know, hopefully they got some guys, you know, they have size. We've certainly seen that. Scott mentioned that earlier, and we're going to hear from Scott in a minute, but they got some big kids out there, and looks like they have some numbers. Holton a little bit low on the numbers. Warm night, that might play into this also. We're coach here from Manistee is going to be able to rotate guys in and out, but they got some size. Home game. Holton did not have football last year, correct?
Yeah.
They did not have a varsity team.
Yeah, not a varsity team.
No,
Holton did.
Or it should be my bad.
Yeah, you lead me down a path there, Cal. I was so ready to agree, and I was, wait a minute, I don't know about this. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Hey, there we go. First mess up of the
10
game.
minutes into
10 minutes and fumbles all over the goal line.
Pack up the cameras and go home.
Yes, but Holton last year did have the team, but they had those limited numbers also. So,
right.
You know, a lot of new guys getting some minutes out here tonight also.
I'm going to mention the sponsors, and then we're going to get Scott DeCamp involved here as he will help us out during the pregame, because Lord knows we need all the help we can get.
Amen.
Want to thank North Grove sponsors, our title sponsor for high school football this year. Welcome those folks aboard again. Van Dyke Mortgage, always been there right from really kind of day one. Great job, Mario Flores and the gang. Foundation Systems of Michigan is another fine sponsor for us. Sturga Insurance Group, they're old friends. They are back again. Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Rio are on board. Big Stone Therapies and Grieve Law. So
I think maybe we need Big Boulder. We need to go to Big Boulder, not Big Stones. We're walking in there. Come back. We got to get a new order in for you guys.
Well, I'm going to turn the headsets over to Scott DeCamp, and I'll have Scott kind of talk about the season. Actually got underway yesterday, and some pretty impressive scores for our West Michigan schools.
Trying not to botch this handoff of the headset with the pizza grease on my fingers with our pregame meal, because even us in the media, we do have pregame meals, or at least I believe we should.
Yeah, amen.
It shows, right?
Yeah, yes, it does.
It shows with us. But, thanks for having me on, guys, and thanks for everything you guys do for us.
We'll tell you what, we're welcome to be here. So excited to be part have CatchMark again for another year. And you guys just have it going on over there. You keep adding new things to it. And it's just exciting to see what you and the crew, sports crew, is doing for CatchMark Sports, and that's how much you promote the athletes here, especially in the West Michigan Conference.
And it doesn't happen without the whole team. We do things, a lot of the things, almost everything we do as a team. We make decisions as a team. We execute as a team. So, you mentioned Billy Mann. He's a big part of everything we do. Matt Tarquette's here with us. Jesse King, Amy Youngman, our project manager, Brent Rath, our managing partner, and as well as others like Bethany McCullough, Tate Stein, and the list goes on. But yeah, we're really having a lot of fun with what we're doing, and I'm just trying to maybe put a little bit different twist on how folks cover local sports.
Gotcha. Whitehall. Let's start with Whitehall. Huge win for them. I was really, I guess I wasn't surprised so much they won. I thought I took Unity to beat them based off their work of the last 5 years. Whitehall comes out and doesn't beat them. Boy, they really got after them and scored way more points than what I thought they were. Most impressive thing is they do not allow Unity to score at all in the second half.
Yeah, it was a 54-26 victory for Whitehall. I've been bullish on them all summer, all off season. Seeing them in preseason workouts and practices and stuff, and people always give you grief. They're like, well, Whitehall should be good. They're the biggest school in the league, or were, not anymore with the expansion, but they've got all these kids. They always look good in uniform and everything. So how's it going to be different? I go, I don't know. I'm just telling you, these kids look different.
Yep.
They look different. They have a different attitude about them, and it's one game. But that's still a great way to start your season.
That is a quality win. You're knocking off a team that just won a state title a couple years ago and was a runner-up last year. Another team that got a great start, great win last night, Carey Harger and the Oak Ridge Eagles. Talk to us about that big victory over Sparta.
Yeah, 30-14. Nice season-opening victory for Oak Ridge. That's the second straight year they've gotten that season-opening victory over Sparta. And Matthew Danachek, the senior quarterback, defensive back punter. We've talked about this. We talked about this in our season preview show, but he's a kid that hits the weight room, and it really shows. And he had a great game last night, passing, rushing, and he even had a pick on defense. And great start for them. They go to Muskegon Catholic next week in a great matchup. Muskegon Catholic knocked off North Muskegon this afternoon at Hackley Stadium. 24-22, I think, was the score.
And then to back up just a tad on the Whitehall situation, next week Whitehall doesn't get any easier. They got Hastings next week on the road again, right? Is that correct?
Yeah, another Wing T team.
Yeah.
Unity Christian is a Wing T team. Hastings is a Wing T team. And Hastings was a previous stop of Orchard View coach Fred Rademacher. So there's a little bit of that connection there, but Hastings is another team with really high expectations this year, so that'll be another test for Whitehall next week.
Meanwhile, the Montague Wildcats opened up, had a little bit of a squeaker, a little bit of a scare, 20-17. They defeated a quality Spring Lake team. Chase Gow gets his indoctrination into quarterback, did quite well, and I guess at the end, what was it, a 45-yard field goal attempt Spring Lake lined up for to try to tie it, and it just went a little bit short. Yeah,
that's how it went, and it's a game of big plays by the looks of it. We had our Bethany McCullough and Tate Stein, they're covering that game last night, and yes, there's some big plays here. Owen Peterson had a 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. There was an interception by Paul Olson late, and then a big pass from Chase Gowell to Paul Olson to put him right on the doorstep, basically, for Adam Baer to punch it in there. And then, like you said, they held on as Spring Lake moved it down the field and got in position to maybe tie it.
Orchard View, they were the team that didn't have a varsity team last year. They had a JV team, Coach Rademacher, back to get the varsity on board again. They had a tough task right out of the box, a proven Reed City team, and Reed City handled them pretty good, 62-16.
Yeah, actually, Orchard View took an 8-0 lead in the beginning of the game, and then Reed City answered with 54 straight points. And, it's tough when you go a season without a varsity squad, and Orchard View did have a JV team, and I think all or most of their juniors last year, seniors now, played on that JV team. Seniors can't play on JV teams, juniors can, but so they're still playing some sort of football, but there's just a different degree when you go from JV to varsity, and oh, by the way, Reed City's got a really nice program. That's a tough out. That's a tough first game on the road as well.
The O's of Ludington go up and they get the overtime win over Petoskey. I took Petoskey to go trip up Ludington, but Ludington with a nice win to start out 1-0 in the season.
I'm with you there as well. I also picked Petoskey. I thought Jim Webb is coaching there now. I believe he's a Hall of Fame coach. He won a state title at Hartford way back in the day. They beat, I think, Oak Ridge and Montague on their road to the state title that year, and he was the coach there. But he was successful at Cadillac, went up to Petoskey. But, credit Ludington making the trip and pulling out a nice overtime win. And, they go to Shelby next week. So, they're putting themselves in a position to get off to a really strong start this season.
Yes, they are. Then I think week 3 we have that game. I think Ludington at Fremont. I think it's our week 3 game of the week.
That's correct.
Yeah, so we're going to see Ludington here in a couple of weeks. A game tonight I think has a lot of interest. Beale City and Ravenna are going to meet up. Ravenna, your alma mater, your old stomping ground. Talk to us about that game a little bit.
Oh, last year, they played last year too. Ravenna made the trip to Beale City. Beale City, I think they're either number 1 or number 2 in most playoff appearances in state history. They're there every year. They lost to Ravenna 21-20, and then they didn't lose again until the Division 8 state finals to Hudson. Ravenna also went on to a nice season. I'm trying to recall 7-4 or something along those lines.
Okay.
Solid season for them. We'll see if Ravenna can pull that off if they could. That's kind of one of the, I don't know if I'd call it a signature win, but that'd be another great way to kickstart their season.
Certainly would be. Mason County, Frankfort, year in and year out is very, very good. Solid ball club up there. Very small press box. I've checked that out different times. My wife and I, we do color tours for about four weekends in a row. I'm always looking at the Frankfort press box in case we ever go up there. It's small. Emphasis on small. But I tell you what, they have got a great program. They've had a lot of wins here lately.
Did you say color tour or press box tour? Or stadium tour?
Well, my wife's with me. It's a color tour. But sometimes I got to go by a stadium here and there.
Well, because you don't want to miss anything.
Oh, no.
There might be some beautiful colors down the side streets of the city.
That's what I tell her.
By the schools and
And what else I say. But then I think there's some Victorian homes down this road. Oh, we got to go down here. Then I can pick off.
And then she looks at you, gives you that glare, like I know what you're doing.
I get that a lot. Trust me.
I got something fun here. So we got a viewer, Rob Giddings, said John and Cal calling a Holton game takes him back 30+ years.
Yeah, the old Newaygo County Athletic Association. I'll tell you what, I was going to talk about this a little bit later on, but Holton just always known for very, very tough kids. And they really have. In fact, over the years, Cal would remember they would play, Mark Houston was a coach over there. And then, of course, a little bit later on, we had Coach, thank you, Kenny Haggart, who we understand is in for a pretty good battle health-wise, and we send our thoughts and prayers out to Kenny as well. But they always had the running back. Remember the power running backs, a Gardenier or a Murat or a Van Patten? Van Patten plays an entire year just about with a torn ACL. Scott, we did a game, Comstock Park, Holton was playing, and a kid named Slater broke his leg. Now that might not seem too extraordinary in a football game, but he had a compound fracture. Oh, wow. And so they had to bring the Gatorade thing over there to clean off the field because of obviously the situation there. But again, that just goes to show you these the Holton Red Devils are playing Manistee here tonight, and trying to keep that program going, trying to get back in winning ways, but you're not going to question the toughness of those Holton kids.
No, never. And thanks, Mr. Giddings, for chiming in. Giddings is for sure a Holton name.
Yes.
You hear that one a lot from Holton. But, yeah, they're always tough kids. It's been that way going way back. But I do have kind of a really weird thing that I noticed when they got off the bus today. They're filing into the locker room, and a kid had a stuffed animal giraffe carrying it on his back, and I asked one of his teammates, "What is that? What's that for?" He goes, "I don't know. I think it's a team mascot or something."
It wasn't a monkey. He's trying to get the monkey.
So I'm not sure. Do we have to take away the man card for that or not? I don't know. You're talking about how tough they are, but they're carrying. Yeah. They got to carry their stuffed animals with them.
Times change,
Yeah.
That's how that all. That's how it comes.
It's a soothing
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The kid goes out and knocks somebody's block, and somebody's block.
Right. Yeah, Tommy Moore, their first-year coach, spent some time in the Air Force. Also spent some time coaching around here, North Muskegon. Reese Puffer was over at Ravenna, so he's he has been around a little bit. Really an intense guy, and some of the things that he told me was the fact that they had the scrimmage, and I think they started with 24 players. He says, well, we had 3 players get hurt in the scrimmage, so all of a sudden that they're kind of up against it. But he says, you know what? He says, I tell my guys, he says, you can talk about school size, but, maybe a school's got 800 and another school's got 500. But he says, you know what? It's 11 on 11 on a football field. And he says, as long as our 11 can match up with their 11, he says, I'm a little concerned, obviously, about our depth. But he says our goal is to be Holton's got a 245 student body, but he says as long as our 11 guys, that's what I'm telling them, if they can just match up with their 11 guys, we're going to be okay.
I think a lot of what he's trying to do there is establish a mindset,
right?
And not a mindset of we're not going to make excuses. There are some maybe shorthanded in ways and other things going on there, but we have to establish that mindset of that, the toughness and, the mental toughness, especially with his military background and everything. And, he did a great job. He's done a great job at his stops that he's had, and I've said this before, but what I've liked about when I've seen him coach is that mix of the enthusiasm but yet discipline. The kids really respect him but love playing for him.
And, tonight's game, well, it's always tough. It's a crapshoot, first team, especially 2 teams we haven't seen in a while. But you got Manistee and Holton here. What are you hearing from Manistee's side of things, and what do you look for tonight, Scott?
Yeah, we did our predictions, which you guare also part of, the on the mark picks that we do each week. And
Cal's already mentioned that he missed 2 of his picks, by the way.
Yeah, and I missed one last night, and I missed one today already because I picked North Muskegon to beat Catholic. I thought they'd get them, but now Cal's bragging. You can't hear him, but he's bragging about it already. I'm not giving him the headset back. Cal, the door's right here if you want. So, but it's hard to predict season openers for me, even if you kind of know what a team has back, unless it's just like a team like Muskegon or whatever, they're loaded. Right. And they, like this year, a team like Whitehall, they're loaded.
Sure.
But teams like Manistee and Holton, which we don't see that much, you're not sure exactly, kind of what you're looking at in terms of the personnel and that kind of thing. And so, but I mean, on paper, I think Manistee would be probably the favorite in most people's minds, but I'm curious to see what Holton's gonna do. You think they come out with fire, just excited that they're having a season to begin with.
Sure, exactly. Manton and Hesperia team, new coach, young guy, in the mix here. What do you think of that one?
That one, I think I picked Manton in that one as well. Hesperia, another one, kind of like Holton in some ways, and those schools are rivals. That proud tradition, but they're trying to get it back on track and find some consistency.
The Mike Taylor's 8-1 Shelby Tigers. That's what he said they were going to do. They were going to go 8-1, I believe. Shelby White Cloud talked to us about that one.
White Cloud, they're another one of those teams. They're up there, ways, and you don't really know a whole lot about them. Shelby, Mike was really adamant about, or maybe he was pulling her leg, about what they can do this year. I like Shelby in that game, but there's just a lot of unknowns with a lot of these schools.
And you got one we kind of skipped over we're going to come back to real quick, Fremont and Hart. I think I took Hart on this one, if I remember right. But Fremont, Hart seems to be starting to build something. It's really going to benefit them to be in the Rivers Division here for a couple of years.
Well, yeah, I picked Fremont just because I had heard that Hart maybe a little banged up, and then as soon as those on the mark picks came out, Hart coach Joe Tanis is on the phone, texting me, giving me some grief. He's totally playing. He was totally a great sport. He's a great guy, and he doesn't mean anything bad by it. He's just having some fun with it. But he feels good about it. He feels good about the game and about where his kids are at, despite the fact that 2 of the best athletes in the school aren't playing. But I'm sure that they're past that. That the Hart players and coaches are like, we got our team. Let's do this.
Yeah, it's really no different if it's like a preseason injury. You're not going to have them now for the rest of the way, so you got to adapt and adjust and keep on moving.
Before we let you get out of here, Scott, I know you had the podcast this week. You had Ken Diamond as your special guest, and you kind of indoctrinated Tate Stein into the fold there a little bit. Tate's going to be a great addition as Trent. Got some young blood, young guns on CatchMark here, and it's great to see that kind of coming up with a new generation. But one of the things that you talked about a little bit was the pros and cons of this West Michigan Conference expansion, and that is going to be our focus here on CatchMark is the West Michigan Conference here this year, and we'll see where it goes from there. But we're certainly looking forward to that association that we've had with them for a long time. And what's your thoughts on the expansion?
I'm a fan of it. I like it. I mean, it gets the conference in maybe a new footprint. Some new communities, and West Michigan Conference has been so stable. I don't think they have to worry about losing the things they've had. I think you're basically sharing those great things with more communities, and you're spreading that footprint even wider. That's my opinion on it.
Yeah, I know. I agree with that, and I think it also gives some meaningful games to programs that are trying to get back on track again, as opposed to all of a sudden, okay, we got to go against Whitehall, and maybe we're not quite there. So I think that's going to be a good thing.
I think it's overdue. I think it was time to do it.
Sure.
Maybe even could have done it 10 years ago.
Exactly.
The schools, you got Mike in Whitehall.
Right.
Most of them, they got a great program, great school, incredible school system. I see why parents want to move in there.
Right.
Go there, but they have 650 kids.
Yeah.
You're competing against the Hearts and the North Muskegon's that have 250 or 300. So I get it.
You're going to be down on the field, and obviously tracking this one for us here at CatchMark, but also keeping up on other scores and things like that as well. Right?
Yep, yes, sir.
Fantastic. Looks like we're getting set for the national anthem here, so we'll let you get out and get set. Appreciate it, and we'll look forward to doing this each and every week.
Thanks a lot, guys. Have a great call.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
That is Scott DeCamp here at CatchMark. Looks like we're just about set for the national anthem here tonight, or this afternoon. It will be tonight sooner or later, but why don't we take a moment here and pause for the national anthem.
Okay.
Before we get on the starting lineup, we ask everybody, please rise, gentlemen, remove your hat as we honor America, and we remember all soldiers who fought for the freedoms that we enjoy, and our brave men and women continue to fight for the freedoms that we enjoy. We ask all gentlemen to remove your hats, while the rest of us will place our right hand over our heart as we play our national anthem.
And play ball, as they say. Just about set for the start of this one. Jon Russell along with Cal VanSingel. Got Billy Mann, Matt Tarquette's in the booth here with us. We have Tate Stein down in the field. Trent up, I believe. Trent's on the roof. That's usually where he's at. And Scott DeCamp will be along the sideline. So we got the whole crew here, Cal.
Yes, we do. Takes a lot to keep you and I in line, and You know, we used to do this by ourselves, and I think people are going, boy, do those guys need help.
Why don't we do the starting lineups here? We got a few seconds. They're going to have the coin toss here. I'll watch for that. You can do these starting lineups. And here, Cal VanSingel here on CatchMark SportsNet.
All right, thank you very much, Jon Russell, and everybody here helping us get online here tonight for this one. Take a look here now for the visiting team, the Holton Red Devils. We're going to start here for the offensive line for Holton. Luke, was this Urso? Urso, yep. He is a freshman. Just a youngster out there. Seth Erickson, another offensive lineman, a sophomore. Kurt,
Chesney.
I got to remember Kenny Chesney.
Right.
That's all I'm going to remember.
It doesn't look anything like that.
It doesn't look anything like that. He's a sophomore offensive lineman. The other two are Jackson Thiel, who's a junior, and Tanner Steffens is a junior. There's a 5 starting lineup. There are 5 guys in the offensive line, a freshman, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors. For the men, we got to go to. I got to find him. Jackson Thiel. He's a junior. We got to bump up. He's actually an extra lineman, tight end. Hunter Zhang. He's a tight end that's out there. Mike Swenson. He's a wide receiver. Only one wide receiver here tonight for Holton. The running backs are going to be Riley Pierce and also Tegan Bain, and the quarterback here tonight, Chase Albright. So take a look here for the Manistee team. Their starting lineup. Both of our lineups are kind of, the numbers don't always correspond, so it takes just a second to get through this. So starting at center from Manistee is Connor Linderman. Starting at a guard for them will be Braden Sorensen, and the other guard will be Carter Fredericks. At the tackles, Robert Schmidt, and also Brandon McNeil. He's going to be a tackle / tight end. Matthew Theus, he's going to be a wide receiver. Running backs here tonight, we're going to have Nick Horncole. Also, we are going to have Caden Cott and Nick. Oh, I lost him. I already said Nick. And the quarterback here tonight is Isaiah. Oh, that's the other one. Isaiah Davis at a running back, and the quarterback's Jeff Huber.
All right.
So kind of all is John. He's got my back because he knows they're all over the place here. So try to find them and keep track.
Exactly. So did very well with that, Calvin. Well, we're just about set. What had happened was Holton, it looked like, won the toss, but they deferred to the second half, so they will be kicking the ball off, and Manistee will be having the ball in place here. We'll be mentioning our sponsors here on and off during between possessions and things like that. Of course, we can mention the sponsors now, but we'll actually be talking about them a little bit. North Grove Brewers, our main title sponsor. Van Dyke Mortgage, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance Agency, Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, and Big Stone Therapies, as well as Grieve Law.
Number 11, that's Hunter Zhang, will do the kicking here for the Holton Red Devils.
The guy that smashes concrete blocks, we're told. So he is in shape. And it's a short kick. It is fielded at the 15-yard line, up across the 25 to the 30, breaking to the right side now, up to the 40 now, all the way out here. This is Trevor Haig. And Haig has broken it all the way for a touchdown. That is going to be, I think he picked it up at the 15, so that's going to be 85-yard return for number 3. That is Trevor Haig. And Haig races 85 yards for the first score. And Holton getting their season off to an auspicious start.
Yeah, not the way you want it started here tonight, Tommy Moore. But these things happen. We had that last night too.
All right.
I think Oak Ridge ran one back. Was it not for a touchdown? Somebody ran one back.
Montague ran one back.
Montague ran one back here for a touchdown on a kickoff.
Owen Peterson. All right, let's see if they're going to line up for the single extra point here or go for 2. So
I think they're going for 2.
Looks like it, doesn't it? I don't see a kicker out there.
We started the drive. Was at the 12-minute mark.
Yeah.
We got a score already, 11:46.
And they are going to be going for 2. The quarterback is Jeff Huber. Been there, I believe, 3 years now. That's a handoff to the number 32, I believe, or 33. And that's going to be a 2-point conversion. Was that 33, Calvin?
I'm not sure.
Okay, Nick, no, it was 22.
Yeah, okay,
Nick Horncole. gets a 2-point conversion. So just like that, the Manistee Chippewas get out to an 8-0 lead with 11:46. Boy, people didn't even get to their seats with the popcorn yet, did they?
No, they did not. Who ran that touchdown back again?
That was going to be, who did I say? I said it 3 times.
I was writing the start of everything down.
All right.
Tark, who ran the touchdown back? You remember?
Yeah.
Number 3?
Okay, that's going to be Trevor Higgs. Thank you, Tark. And we will be giving the headsets to Tark to take over the play-by-play and color here as we get set to go. Well, just like that, well, there's only one way to go from here for Holton, huh, Cal?
Yeah, that is true. They got to figure out you got to figure something out here quickly, especially on special teams. Special teams, a third of the game.
Right.
Teams just don't work on it enough, and it comes back to bite Holton here early in this one. As Manistee jumps up, takes the 8-0 lead. People always say, we don't need to work that much in special teams, but it's actually, by the end of the evening, it counts for a third of your plays.
Right, it really does.
So Manistee's going to kick off. Going to be kicking to the south here.
Back for the Devils, 13, Tegan Bain.
Tegan Bain is one of the backs for Holton.
I think it's 81 as a kicker.
Okay. Who's the other back? Who are the Cal's got the? I'm going to defer to Cal with the binoculars.
I can't get a number
up here. Yeah.
Can't get a number. They're completely sideways.
And now
it's
onside kick, and it is a free ball, and Manistee has it at about the 38-yard line. Now we have a flag down. Are they going to say it was out of bounds before he had possession? We'll see.
See what the flag is.
Yeah. So an onside kick right away, and Coach Whitework trying to jump on Holton here early. That's going to be against Manistee.
So Holton will have the ball first and 10.
So they dodged a bullet there.
Yeah, that they did.
All right, let's see who's in the backfield for Holton. You got Chris Albright. He is our surprise starter at quarterback. Their regular quarterback was Gavin Wheeler. He was injured in the scrimmage. So Albright, natural leader according to Tommy Moore, and he's going to be out of the shotgun. Looking to his left, he fires it. It's got a man and overshoots his intended target. That was Tegan Bain. And it's going to be 2nd down and 10.
Liam Edmondson right there in coverage here for Manistee. Holton moving right to left, going to be driving here to the north.
11:41 left here, first quarter, 8-0. Manistee on a 85-yard kick return to get things started with Trevor Haig. Out of the shotgun again is the quarterback Albright. And he's going to keep it. No, he handed it off here to number 22. Or can't be 22 because I don't have a 22.
It is. Was it 23?
Okay, it'll be Riley Pierce, sophomore. And it's going to be 3rd down now and about 8 yards to go for a first.
Good pursuit there defensively for Manistee. Had a couple of guys right there to go down low, wrap them up, and bring them down. Sets up that long 3rd and 8, John.
A lot of underclassmen, a lot of young guys on this Holton team. 3rd down and 8, ball at the 39-yard line of Holton. Out of the shotgun again. Oh, the ball is dropped, and just having to fall on it is Albright, and he does. Covers up at his own 35-yard line, and now it's going to be a punting situation for the Red Devils.
I have not seen somebody come in to punt, so maybe one of these same guys are the punter. And, John, they're lining up like they're going to go for it, but I got a feeling they're just going to drop back, and quarterback's going to punt, and there he goes backwards.
4th down and 12.
Bad snap, a low rugby punt, and gets it underway.
And it's going to hit at the 50-yard line, take a Holton roll all the way down to about the 41-yard line, so it goes out of bounds. It'll be Manistee's ball, 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Manistee's going to have the ball moving left to right here, driving to the south. And 10:30 left to go here, first quarter. And once again, Manistee with the lead 8-0 here. So this actually is the first look here on Manistee that we can get a look at their offense. We know their special teams works very well.
Right.
See what they do here offensively. Once again, moving left to right, driving south. Jon Russell, take it away.
Jeff Huber at quarterback up under center, 3 in the backfield for the Manistee Chippewas. First year in this West Michigan Conference, and it is a handoff up the middle. And breaking free around the left side is a first down. He's down to the 30, down to the 35, or the 25, maybe like the 23-yard line.
Yeah, that was number 10 on that carry over there. That's Cott.
Caden Cott.
Caden Cott. We got a Holton guy down.
So Holton, who cannot afford any injuries, has another injury. Lost 3 players, we understand, in the scrimmage, and already short-handed. And Caden Cott, nice run there for Manistee, as they have a 1st and 10 at the 22 of Holton. Cott, don't know if I said it or not, but I believe he is the son of the athletic director here.
Okay. Holton player is down, still on his back. Trainer looking at the left leg.
And while that's going on, why don't I get a chance to talk about our fine sponsors here?
Yep. And just like that, he pops up.
Yeah, we always say that is the cure-all here. So that's number 58, I believe, for Holton. That would be Kurt Chesney, sophomore, limping off the field. All right.
I don't know how we get Chesney out of that, but I believe you.
I'm thinking that's what it is. I do know a guy with a spelling like that, and his name is Chesney. I would much prefer to say Chesney than how it's spelled. Got to buy a vowel, right?
Yeah. Multiple.
All right, let's see what Manistee can do. I had a first down gain right away, and now it's 1st and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. 10:19 left in this first quarter, just underway. Manistee leading the Holton Red Devils 8-0. Thanks for joining us here on CatchMark SportsNet.
Don't worry, John and I will get into season form here in a couple minutes.
Don't overpromise, Cal.
No, I don't promise something you can't deliver.
Right. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle and a touchdown by number 2. That is going to be Max Miles. Oh, I'm sorry. That's Isaiah Davis. Isaiah Davis for the touchdown run there.
Isaiah Davis.
22-yard touchdown run.
Okay.
Isaiah Davis, he is a stocky young man.
Yes, he is. Found the weight room.
And Manistee went for a 2-point conversion first, so I'm thinking, if I was a thinking man, I'm thinking you're going to still go for the 2, right?
Yes, sir.
And let's see, Huber brings his team up already. We've only played,
less than 2 minutes.
And it's already 14-0. And now
they're going to reset the balls, what they're going to do.
Okay. See if Holton can get at least a moral victory here with a stop of the 2-point conversion. Huber looking over the defense. He's got Davis standing behind him, and it is going to be, he keeps it, rolls to his right, fires at the corner of the end zone, up, over the outstretched hands of, I believe that was Horncole, and that will be incomplete. So with 10-12 left here in this first quarter, Manistee is up 14-0. Now we'll get a chance to talk about some of our fine sponsors. North Grove Brewers, located in downtown Montague, beautiful downtown Montague. North Grove Brewers is a hidden gem of the West Michigan craft beer scene. We offer a brand of rotating selection of beer and cocktails that you won't find anywhere else. The clubhouse offers a fun, welcoming atmosphere where friends are considered family. The kitchen, a variety of sandwiches, and we remember that from back in the day, stopping out there and having some sandwiches. They do a great job. They have sandwiches, tacos, and other snacks to quench your appetite, and they regularly host a wide range of entertainment, including trivia, live music, and much more. Located at 8735 Water Street, Montague, Michigan, or give them a call, 231-894-0144. An auspicious start for Holton, Cal. I would say it couldn't get any worse, but the night is still young.
Yeah, they got. But I tell you what, so far they're battling, they're trying, they're working hard. A lot of underclassmen. Yeah, they're here. Yeah, they showed up. Yeah. Kudos to them. A lot of underclassmen out there. Once again, I think 3 underclassmen on that offensive line, 2 juniors, and they're coming out here to battle. And kudos to them. Keep working. You might be the start of something special.
Sure.
Coming down the pipe here in 3 to 5 years.
Next week we'll be in Ravenna for Montague taking on Ravenna. Montague with a win last night over Spring Lake, and Ravenna's got Beale City. There's another little squib kick, and it's touched by one of the Holton players. It's going to go out of bounds.
Yep, so it's going to be Holton ball, and it will be right about at the 40.
The freshman Dave Addison got a paw on it, And it went out of bounds. Fortunately, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So now let's see what Holton can do. They're going to have a great field position here. The ball's going to be right in the neighborhood. I was going to say 35-yard line, but even better than that. It looks like it's going to be more like the 38-yard line.
Want to welcome in Officer JV.
Oh, he's back.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. Welcome in, JV. Love to have you. Had lunch with you today. Great time. I always enjoy hanging out with JV, that's for sure.
Did you buy or did he?
No, I bought. He's law enforcement. Pastors are law enforcement. You know.
How about
sometimes
play-by-play guys? Yeah. All right. I just want to know the pecking order.
Okay,
there,
yeah.
All right, out of the shotgun is Albright. And he handles it and trying to get what he can. Keeps his legs churning, and he's going to get a hard-earned maybe 2.5, 3 yards.
Tell you what, did a nice job of hanging on to that ball. They had about 3 guys there on that tackle. First of all, we have Trevor Adamczak, and then also number 22 over there, Horncole, in on that stop.
2nd down and 8. They're going to give them 2. 9:46 left here in this first quarter. It's been all Manistee so far, 14-0. Albright pressed into emergency duty here with Gavin Wheeler, their quarterback, injured in the scrimmage. Back to passes. Albright fires it, and again he tries to get out here to Tegan Bain and double covered, and it's going to be incomplete. So it'll be 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Yeah, over there defensively, number 22, that's Edmondson, also number 25. Hold on a minute. Horncole's number 22. Number 25 is Petzak. He's in on that. He's in on coverage.
First game. You know the trouble with the first game is there has to be a first game.
Yes. Takes a little bit to get us in mid-season form.
Usually about the 8th game of the season we're in mid-season form.
Our best game's usually the last game.
That's right.
Yeah. And everything.
That's what the fans usually say. Out of the shotgun is Albright. Albright's going to keep it around the right side and trying to get some blocking, and he does to a point. And he's going to get across the 40 to it looks to be about the 43-yard line. It's going to be well short of the first.
Yeah, Tegan Bain had a nice little block out on that right side, freed him up to pick up a couple extra yards, but just not enough to pick up that first down. So, 4th and 4.
4th and 4 to go. And you kind of wonder, with the way things are going for Holton, do you just take a shot and go for it? I mean, you could be giving up field position, but at least you're keeping the ball out of Manistee's hands, right? Maybe, if you make it.
Yep.
That's my school of thought. Well, at least they're lining up like they're going for it. Albright out of the shotgun.
And we had a guy jump.
Yeah, Holton's going to get tagged for 5 yards here, and that may change the complexion a little bit.
Yes, so now it's going to be 4th and 9, which makes it a little bit more difficult. 14-0, 8:40 left to go. Manistee with the lead. I tell you what, Manistee's not ready for the snap. Now they are.
And now dropping back. I believe it's going to be Albright, is it not?
Yep.
Oh, it's blocked. And Albright goes down, and it is
caught on the
left side. We got a flag down, and going in for a touchdown, I believe that's number 11. That would be Jeff Huber. But there is a flag back at about the 30-yard line, so a block punt.
I'm not sure you can advance that, can you?
Maybe that's what they're saying. Well, Tom Moore is saying bring it back.
Yep. He caught it in the air.
Right.
But I'm thinking they're thinking you just cannot advance that. Either that or there's a penalty that we just did not see. So I'm still thinking it's going to be Manistee ball unless the penalty was on Manistee.
Wow.
During the punt. Roughing the punter.
Okay. Well, so apparently that would tell you that they didn't get a piece of the ball then, right? Because you can't rough the punter if you block the
Well, I certainly thought they did because the ball went straight up and came right back down.
Well, at least Holton caught a break there.
Yeah, they did. So it's going to be 1st down. Holton now in Manistee's end of the field. That is a crazy play.
Yes, it was. So that gives Holton literally new life here. Ball is inside Manistee territory at the 48-yard line.
Let's see if Holton can get a 1st down on this drive. They got one here via penalty.
And it's a high snap, and it is a handoff, and not much going there. Maybe a half yard to a yard for number 23. That would be Pierce, Riley Pierce.
Yep. Adam Zach and VanSingel. First two in on the stop there for Manistee.
VanSingel getting some looks from Michigan Tech, huh?
Yeah, brilliant young man.
I was going to say they don't just pick you for your football prowess there. They expect you to
that's
to hold your own in the classroom, right?
I thought you were going to say the closet. That school is brains first.
Yeah. And less said about that, the better.
Yeah.
And handoff up the middle, and it is Tegan Bain, and he is trapped in the backfield for a loss. Man, oh man, Manistee just almost like they're in the huddle with Holton.
Yeah, Carter Frederick's doing a nice job there from that defensive line position. Just gets in there, blows that play up, wraps them up, and brings them down. Sets up about a 3rd and 9, John. 3rd and 12, John.
3rd and 12. 7:29 left here in this third quarter. So what looked like it'd be a promising turn of events for Holton is not shaping up that way. Albright out of the shotgun. He's got number 11. That's Zhang moving in the slot to the right.
Oh, we got another illegal procedure that time again on that left side. So it's going to move him back about 5 more yards. Going to set up a 3rd and 17. We're live here from Manistee.
Started with an M, so you were.
Yeah,
you were in the ballpark.
I was in the ballpark.
3rd down and 17.
Billy, you got to eat some gummy bears there. I brought you gummy bears. Oh.
Back to pass, Albright. He's looking for Bain. Bain comes back for it, has it. Down at the 35, inside the 35 to the 33, and a first down for the Holton Red Devils. How about that?
I tell you what, great call there. Great call on the special teams. You throw the pass out on the left side, catch Manistee flat-footed. Nice job there of coaching. Sends that play in, and it works. Wonderful job. Great job by Holton here.
Kind of hung up a little bit. Tegan had to come back for it, but all good, right?
Yep.
1st and 10, ball at the 33, first down for Holton. Here's a little flare pass over the right side, leads his receiver, and it's going to be, boy, that was close to a lateral, but it was a forward pass.
Yeah, let him just a little bit too much out there. I think that's number 23. That was
Riley or Pierce.
Yeah, Pierce. That was the intended target.
Right.
Incomplete pass. Clock stops. 6:41 left to go. 14-0 Manistee with a lead.
Billy Mann, Matt Tarquette in the booth with myself and Cal VanSingel. We got Tate Stein on the field with the camera. Scott DeCamp's on the field as well. Then we got Trent up got a legal procedure again.
Yep, 3rd time here so far in this quarter.
Yeah. First game, you can tell. First game, everybody trying to get on the same page.
Yeah, a lot of underclassmen out there playing. 2 freshmen starting here tonight, 2 sophomores, so they're new to this. And,
right.
They want to fire off the ball. They want to hit their blocks. They want to try to make something positive, and they just got to settle down a little bit.
2nd and 15, 38. High snap
and
again.
We have another
flags.
Yeah, another procedure. We had a running back who took a step forward, and then he stopped. If he would have taken the step forward and then turned went into motion,
right,
he would have been in fine. But you take that one step and stop, going to get that 5-yard penalty, and that's 20 yards. And penalties already here for Holton, just on illegal procedure calls.
They don't need that. They already trail by the score of 14-0 with 6:27 left. It's now going to be 2nd and 20, ball back at the 43. So this drive has been thrown into reverse.
Well, one thing about it, John, Manistee does not have the ball, so they can't really score, right?
That's right.
Here we got Holton playing a little offense and defense at the same time.
Laundry still is on the field here as they try to set the. Oh, they're going to move back a little. What? Oh, now we got legal shift.
They declined
it. They declined it. Okay. So legal shift, that was declined. That went against Holton. So now it's 2nd and 15 or 3rd. Yeah, 2nd and 15. Or is it going to be 3rd? 2nd and 15.
3rd down.
3rd down. There we go. I knew if I fumbled around it long enough, somebody would say something.
I got you back. Doesn't mean I'm going to be right, but I got you.
Right. Well, as long as you're loud, that's what's good.
Yep.
Rolling to his right is Albright. Albright has some time, fires it, and is caught by Bain. Another flag down as Bain gets it down to the 26-yard line, but let's see if this is going to come back.
But I think this is going to go on Holton because it's on Holton's end of the line of scrimmage, is it not?
It is. So he's well short. Well, he's not well short of the first down. He's like, what, maybe 3 yards short of the first down. So
holding. Oh, defensive holding.
Oh, okay. So the Chippewas trying to be a gracious host here, trying to help out all they can. First, roughing the kicker.
Wait a minute.
Oh, now
he pointed the wrong way.
Okay. Even the officials have opening day.
Oh, no, hold on.
Wait a minute now. They're going back the other way. What's going on?
That was 10 yards from the spot of the foul.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
He pointed towards Manistee, then they walked it back, and then they turned around and walked it back the other way.
So it's going to turn down into a third down and about 5 yards to go for a first. Ball at the 28. I still say you're 4-down territory, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I think you're 4-down territory for the remainder of the game here until Holton closes it up. Out of the shotgun is Albright. Well, Holton left early again. Here's a pass down in the corner for Bain. It's intercepted but out of bounds.
Yeah.
So this is going to be offside by Holton, so this is going to back him up 5.
Did they? Okay, I didn't see the flag. It must be on the other side.
Oh, there was no flag?
Well, that's got to be.
I know.
I just don't see the flag.
Yeah.
Did they not call that?
Oh, they did. Yep, there it is.
Oh, now okay, right in front of the coach.
All right. So another
That's the fifth one.
Another 5-yard penalty against Holton.
Yep. They're going to decline that one.
So now it's going to be 4th and 5. And if you're Holton, you're going to go for it.
Oh, absolutely. They're having a little luck throwing the ball.
Right.
Yeah.
2 wideouts left side, 1 wideout right.
Yeah. A deep pass, even if it's intercepted, goes the punt.
Actually, empty backfield now. You got 3 stacked to the left side, 1 stacked right. Well, I guess you can't be stacked if you're by yourself. But he's out there. Here's a pass over to the right side, and it's going to be incomplete, intended over there for, I believe that was Pierce. And now the ball will go over on downs to Manistee at the 5:53 mark of the first quarter, and Manistee leading by the score of 14-0.
You know, John, Holton started this drive at the 10-12 mark, and they got it down to 5:43, so they did take some time off the clock.
Yeah, they had the aid of roughing the kicker penalty, and then a couple of
defensive holding. That was a first down.
Yeah. So as you said, they were playing a little bit of offense while playing defense while playing offense, right?
Manistee with the ball, moving left to right, driving south. Let's see what they can do.
This is going to be Huber in at quarterback, and here is a handoff up the middle. Breaks by 1 tackle, but can't get past the second man, or can't get by the second man. Let's see who that was. That is number 10, I believe, on the carry. That would be Caden Cott.
On that stop defensively, do you have a 67? I thought I seen a 67 out there.
I do. That'd be Riley Rowe.
I wish these were. Oh, they're way down the bottom.
Yeah, it's kind of tough to see because they're not in numerical order.
Yeah, we are not in order here, so it makes it difficult. He was the first one there defensively.
We are out of orders. They say 2nd and 6, gain of 4. And
first man.
First man through. That's going to be Davis, and Davis pulls his way for a first down up to the 40-yard line. I'll tell you what, they have that kind of that wing T look to them where they run it pretty well. There's some deception.
Right now, I give them an A on how they're running that because you and I confused. That'll take much tonight.
No, it doesn't take much. But
no, Seth Erickson on the stop there defensively for Holton, doing a nice job, going low, wrapping them up, bringing them down.
So 1st and 10, ball at the 40-yard line. Yeah, really good misdirection there by the quarterback, Huber. And now Huber hands off up the middle, and that's going to be about a 5-yard gain. It looks to be number 22, Nick Horncole, running back.
Over there in on that stop. I got to find him. Urso, and also, where's he at? Erickson.
Just got our rosters a little bit before the game here, so we're
literally
acclimated to him. 2nd and 4. Ball at the 46, 4:11 left here in this first quarter. It's been all Manistee. Handoff again here to number 22. That is going to be Horncole again. And Horncole's going to have another first down inside Holton territory at the 49-yard line.
Albright in there on that stop. That senior defensive back, going up in there, getting his nose in there, wrapping him up, bringing him down. But it sets up a first down here tonight, or right now, for Manistee.
Perry's at Holton next week. Holton plays Perry. Is that just one guy, you think?
Could be.
Get him surrounded, you got a chance. First and 10, ball at the 49-yard line. And back to pass goes Huber. He's got a man. That's Horncole. And it just gets out, hit him in a bad spot, Cal. Hit him in the hands.
Yeah. I tell you what, defensively, that was Swenson over there, but he had a step or two on Swenson. If he could have caught that,
right,
put on a little bit of move, got around Swenson, he was gone.
So it's going to be second down and 10, 3:23 left in this first quarter.
Ducks are wild here tonight.
Yeah. No big news?
Not yet.
Okay. 3 in the backfield, kind of full house set there for Manistee, the Chippewas.
First guy.
And that's going to be, if it's the first guy, it's Davis. And Davis, boy, Holton snuffed that one out.
They did doing a nice job right there. That defensive line collapsed on that. Figured that play out quickly, stuffed them. Really nice job by that defensive line of Holton.
Third down and 7 now. Ball at the 47-yard line of Holton.
You know, that's one of those where I seen the play, I seen who got it.
Yeah.
You know, so maybe Holton picked it up quickly too.
Yeah.
Yes.
Appreciate your binoculars, Gal, especially in these misdirection offenses.
Oh, man.
2:45 left. Not one of our favorites.
Nope. 9.
Yeah, it's going to be a handoff to number 9. That is going to be Trevor Spencer. And Spencer fights his way close to a first down.
9, Trevor Spencer.
Tell you what, Spencer working hard, almost gets that first down. Waiting to see who gets up off the bottom of that pile. Number 11 and 69. Zhang over there, and also Thiel, and on that stop defensively.
So it's going to be fourth down and 1, and Manistee looks to be going for it. They're up 14-0, 2:10 left in this first quarter. Huber up under center. Looks around, make sure he's got the right set in there. And Huber hands off there to the left side. That may be number 11. No, it couldn't be 11. I'm not sure who that is.
I'll help you out here in a minute.
Thank you. Suzanne Pyle.
25.
25. That would be Kanan Petzak, and Petzak has the first down.
Trying to find a number, and that Zhang and a host of other Red Devils get in there on that stop, but once again, not before. Manistee picks up that first down.
Manistee plays one of their close rivals in Mason County next week.
Yes, they do.
Take that long trip for about 10 minutes. Pack a lunch, right?
Yep. Middle.
That's going to be
middle.
Up the middle. That's going to be David. That's not Davis. That's number 3. That's going to be Haig, Trevor Haig, who had the 85-yard kick return, and now he has a 34-yard run for a touchdown. Trevor Haig. Oh, it was Max Miles. I'm sorry.
Yep, Max Miles in on that one.
That's my bad on that. But
no worries.
Yeah, so that's going to be a 34-yard run for Max Miles. And now Manistee up 20-0 with 1:24 left in this first quarter.
Start of the drive at 5:43. They score at 1:24 in the first quarter. I'm going to give that offensive line a shout out here when I get a chance.
I'm assuming they're going to go for the 2-point conversion. Coach Bikework is getting his personnel in there.
Sorensen, Lindemann, Schmidt, Fredericks, and I'm missing one. Oh, okay. VanSingel. Good grief. How do I miss that? Doing a great job up front here.
And it's going to be a handoff to, number 22. That's going to be Horncole. And he's not going to make
No.
it, so Holton's defense stiffens, and they are denied another 2-point conversion. So with 1:24 left in this first quarter, 20-0, Manistee on top.
Yeah, that's Tanner Steffens, I think, gets that solo tackle for Holton and stops that successful 2-point conversion.
Let's take a timeout here and talk about Van Dyke Mortgage. Their commitment to finding the right home loan for you is second to none. Their experienced licensed team is ready to work with you to ensure a smooth and timely loan process from application to closing. Try out some of their useful site tools, from frequently asked questions to online mortgage calculator. They look forward to working with you. Located at 460 West Western in downtown Muskegon. Or give them a call at 231-332-6500.
Larry Mansfield reporting in that Fremont and Hart tied at 0, end of the first quarter.
Okay, that is now a West Michigan Conference battle. Albeit out of, what would you call it, out of division? There's probably a fancy name for that. But
Conference.
an out-of-body experience.
Kind of like our first 4 minutes. Billy was ready to go.
Yeah.
You guys are out of here.
Yeah.
He's Kentwood. Here we go. After this, I got an update. Not a score yet, but I got an update.
You got an update.
Out of Muskegon. It's a little bit funny.
And it's an little onside kick, and it is fielded by one of the up men for Holton. That's number 57. That's going to be Gavin Evans, a sophomore.
Good job by Gavin.
You betcha.
Just get on it.
Anytime those linemen get their hands on it, that's like a cheeseburger, right?
Yep.
So good for
You and
them.
I on our cheeseburgers.
So what's your update?
Got a report here out of Muskegon. East Kentwood opened up with a successful onside kick.
Ooh.
Hard to start the season better than that. But still no score.
In Muskegon, East Kentwood.
Well, we have not got a score. We got a couple people there. My people are letting me down.
All right, Albrecht. Hands off up the middle, and nothing going there. In fact, he might lose a yard. That is number 23. That's going to be Riley Pierce again.
Big man getting up off the bottom of the pile. I want to get a look at that number. 70. The official's right in front of him. 76, I think. 78.
78 for them. That's going to be Fredericks, Carter Fredericks. All right, second down and 11, loss of 1. 20-0, Manistee on top, down to the final minute here, under a minute in this first quarter. Albright out of the shotgun. He's going to work to his right. He's going to fire it, and again has to come back for it. Now we got a flag, and that's going to be, I'm assuming, that's going to be pass interference against Manistee.
Good job from the Holton quarterback to stand in there and stand firm, because he had 2 Manistee guys coming hard off of that right side, and he got blasted. But I tell you what, he stood there, stood his ground, and you are correct. We're going to have a defensive pass interference call on Manistee.
I'll tell you, old Albright, he's been pressed into emergency quarterback duty. He's got some hang time on those passes.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah. They're not exactly what you call those precision bullets that are coming down there. But, hey, got yourself
You got a first down.
You betcha. 1st and 10, ball at the 38-yard line.
That's the second big penalty here for Manistee so far here in this first quarter.
Albright's got a single setback standing with him. 2 wideouts to the right, 1 wideout left. And it's going to be a handoff up the middle and down to the 25-yard line.
And on that stop, there's Max Miles. Hold on. Max Miles. And number 9, Trevor Spencer.
It was Pierce on the carry.
Okay. So if you look at our roster here for Manistee, they're in order by number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on the left side of the name. On the right side is their jersey number. It's just so easy just to look at the wrong number.
Right. That's what I did.
Yeah.
Second, and if I can do it, folks, then it's going to be the end of the first quarter. So the score after 1, 20-0, Manistee on top of the Holton Red Devils. Take an opportunity here to talk about one of our fine sponsors. Again, as a rule, or as in general, we have North Grove Brewers as our main sponsor, Van Dyke Mortgage, also Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance Group, and Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema, Sarah Reel. And then you have Big Stone Therapies and Grieve Law.
How about Big Stone Therapies?
Okay.
Dedicated to providing excellence in rehabilitation services by optimizing health and function for families and businesses within their communities through caring, hands-on healing.
All right.
So here we got Big Stone. Oh, we got Big Stone and hands-on.
Yeah.
I want to see how that goes together. So they look at you and I and go, okay, we need a boulder.
Yeah.
Who's going to set the boulder on these guys? Yep, Durga Insurance.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Well, the first half or first quarter dominated pretty much by Manistee. 8 of a couple penalties. Holton's kept some drives alive. Again, Holton's, I know you're not into moral victories, but just to be able to have a football team, it was not long ago that after Tommy Moore took over, that there was a debate on if they're going to have a football team here, and he really had to kind of get friends of friends and get everybody together and have them come out. So he
should have went and seen if the Piter brothers, the twins, had any
any
eligibility left.
Yeah,
those boys could play. Delbert and Dwayne, right?
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I know Delbert. I know. Yeah.
Yep. One of them went on to be a special forces guru.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like a bad dude from what I heard.
Well, they were wrestlers, too.
Yeah, they were. They were great athletes. And another procedure penalty here by Holton. And then there were 2 other guys, the Slater brothers.
Right.
Remember them? Was there an Aaron? They're very, very successful farmers west of Fremont. And if I remember right, one of their daughters competes nationally with horses.
Okay.
Yeah. I can't remember my last name, but I can remember that.
Swing out pass, and this is going to be, again, Pierce. And Pierce fumbles the ball but gets back on it. 40-yard line.
He was down.
So it's going to be 3rd down and long for Holton. 3rd down and about 13, it looks like.
Tackles made by number 25, Petzak, for Manistee. Got to believe 2-down territory here.
4-down territory?
I'm sorry. Yeah, 4. What did I say? 2-down?
Yeah. Well, sometimes it has been 2-down territory.
Yeah.
They've still got 2nd on the scoreboard, but it is 3rd down. Trust me, right? Said the man.
That's a middle.
3rd down, 13 over the middle. And moving forward up to the 35-yard line. They are inside Manistee territory.
Adamzak doing a nice job. I tell you what, he hit him first, but his momentum carried him. He had an extra 4 yards after that initial hit.
Albright on the carry.
Albright, a quarterback keeper.
Tackled by 56.
So it's got to be 4th, isn't it?
No, it's 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd down. Okay. Now it's 4th down.
Actually, it's 4th down because I said 3rd down. Trust me, right? I didn't even trust myself. They are going to go for it, I'm pretty sure. 2nd down, or 4th down and 8 ball at the 36-yard line. This is Albright back to pass. He fires it over the middle. Oh, receiver is hit. I believe it is. It's number 11. That's Hunter Zag. And now the ball goes over on downs to Manistee with 10:31 left here in this first half.
I think he heard footsteps.
Yeah.
Either that or he's seen him because he had a defensive back, had him teed up for a big hit.
Yeah.
Just kind of could not reel that one in.
He was kind of led into danger there a little bit.
Yes, he was.
Might have a little talk with Albright about that. Say, hey.
You can't throw one like John Elway.
Yeah.
Like a bullet.
A guy can get hurt out here. Jon Russell, Cal VanSingel, Billy Mann. We got Billy took some left and came back. I thought he was abandoning us, but he decided to.
He's eating
apparently
something.
The van didn't start, so he's back. Nice escape try there, Billy. We appreciate that.
Yeah. Another sponsor here tonight, Van Dyke Mortgage. Van Dyke Mortgage, our commitment to finding the right home loan for you is second to none. Our experienced licensed. Do you have your license back? Our experienced and licensed team is ready to work with you to ensure a smooth and timely loan process from application to closing. Try out some of our useful site tools, from frequently asked questions to online mortgage calculator. We look forward to working with you. Located at 460 Western Avenue in Muskegon.
Again, I want to thank all of our sponsors who make this all possible, and I'd like to certainly join the team, we'd welcome you aboard to do that. Next week, we're going to be, we got all West Michigan Conference games. We're going to be still in the Rivers Conference, as it will be Montague taking on Ravenna from Ravenna. Get a chance to see our old friends over in Ravenna.
Seth McCullough.
Yeah.
Good man. He's a good dude. Larry Mansfield reporting 8-0 Hart. 3:56 left in the second quarter. That's Hart over top of Fremont.
Where's that one being played? Is that being played in Fremont?
I do not know.
I might know.
You should know.
I know. Might be able to tell you.
Yep, right side, but you just cannot get going. Good defense there by Holton.
It's in Hart.
It's in Hart?
Yep. You got to have Hart. Second down and 10 yards to go.
Big on number 67 there for them on the bottom of the pile. Why don't I have a 67? Did I look at that wrong? Hold on. Wait a minute. I got to change roster.
There is a 67. That's Riley Roll.
Yep, that's
twice that you wanted to shortchange Riley. Don't be doing that to Riley.
I can't be doing that.
Riley's going to be coming up here and visiting you soon.
Oh, and in pizza. We'll be okay after that.
Second down and 10. Ball at the 36-yard line. Hand off to number 9. That is going to be Spencer. And Spencer breaks through. He's down to the 50, down to the 40, and pushed out of bounds by Tegan Bain. And it looks like the 36-yard line of Holton.
Well, he put a really nice move on that defensive end from Holton. Got right around him and picked up another 20 yards after that beautiful move. Faked it up inside, cut back to the left, and he was gone for 20.
So 1st and 10 for the Chippewas. They already lead 20-0. Got it off with a bang on a kick return, 85-yard kick return by Trevor Hagg. And then it's been kind of downhill from there for Holton.
And we're going to get a timeout here by Manistee.
Chippewas calling the first timeout with 9:44 left here in this first half, 20-0. Chippewas on top.
Durga Insurance, one of our gold sponsors here tonight. At Durga Insurance, we look at success through a different set of lenses, placing the relationship with our clients first. Regardless of what stage you're in life, John and I were in the old stage. We're there for you each step of the way to help you level the insight and care you deserve. Durga Insurance.
All right. Another one of our fine sponsors. Beautiful night here, huh, Kevin?
Yes, it is.
I tell you what, we see some venues. I think not a whole lot more pretty than Ravenna, than when at apple cider time. But you're looking out here, we're seeing the pine trees across the way.
You got to. I was at Comstock Park last night to watch Grant Comstock Park. That's a beautiful stadium.
Right.
A lot of trees surround that stadium. Another one I'm sure that's pretty in mid to late October.
Right. We've called some games at Comstock
Park. We've called playoff games there. Yeah. Doug Samuels, who was at Ravenna, now they're at Comstock Park.
All right, so Manistee has the ball 1st and 10 at 36 of Holton. Huber has run into in the backfield, but he hands off here to, I believe that's Horncole.
Yeah, number 22 on that.
Horncole.
Yeah. And Tanner Steffens in on that stop defensively for Holton. He's a junior.
Down to the 32-yard line. 9:26 left here in this first half.
Manistee moving right to left, driving here to the north. They're in the shade right now, the shade of the press box.
The sun is directly behind us.
10.
Handoff over here to number 10. That is going to be Caden Cott. Caden Cott tries to turn the corner, and he gets about a yard shy of a first down, it looks like.
Over there, I'll tell you what, I got to find him here, number 23, and that's Pierce. Riley Pierce makes a stop, solo tackle, goes down low, wraps him up, brings him down. Nice solo stop by Riley Pierce.
8:46 left first half, 20-0. Manistee on top of the Holton Red Devils.
Ball's kind of on that far hash mark. It's even further away.
Right. Yeah, we are a long ways. This is kind of reminiscent of the Montague press box as far as distance from the field.
Yep, the track is between us.
Have the two fat guys climb the ladder here. 22. Here's a handoff over here. That again is Horncorn. That's going to be, did he get in for a touchdown?
Yes, he did.
That's going to be a 27-yard touchdown run for number 24, Nick Horncole. It's kind of a tongue twister.
It is.
I want to say cornhole because there's cornhole championships.
Yeah,
and stuff like
I've played cornhole before.
26-0.
Started the drive at 10:31. They scored 8:14.
Are you a good cornhole player?
I can hang with them.
Would I want you on my team?
Yeah. I got to carry you.
You probably
have you ever
would.
played before?
I have.
Oh, okay.
The object is not to hit the board at all, is what I understand, right?
Perfectly centered directly into the hole. Then you celebrate with yes.
All right, going for the 2-point conversion. Go ahead.
No, who cares if it goes how it goes in? Just go in.
Just
right?
go in, right. Huber up under center, and he
Kept
is
it.
going to keep it. Bootleg around the left side, dodges one man, and gets in for the 2-point conversion. So Huber gets in, and now it's 28-0 with 8:14 left in this first half.
28-0.
In case you missed it earlier, we had Muskegon Catholic beating North Muskegon in the first of two over at Hackley Stadium. What are they're calling it? What's that event called? Because they got Muskegon and Kentland.
Oh, it's a shootout, some type of a Hackley shootout or something like that.
Okay.
Remind me not to forget my water next time.
Yeah, I know. It's
Getting a little parched up here, Billy.
I've got plenty of water, Cal.
Yeah, I know. You're gonna be like
think
Dumb
I'm
and
gonna
Dumber.
have a
You're gonna at the end of the game, you're gonna pull out 3 bottles of ice cold water.
I know. But I do. That's one of the things that I grab is water. I forgot your preview, but I did get the water.
Always thinking of yourself.
Somebody's got it. Somebody's got it, Cal.
Manistee's going to kick off here at the 8:14 mark here, second half, or second quarter. 8:14 left to go here in the half.
I used to bring you water, but I've run out of bottles. Now I'm down to 1 bottle.
You are?
1 bottle and 6 pens. We don't like to lose pens.
No,
either,
we don't.
Cal.
You don't like to lose
I
pens.
do not.
You struggle with that and cheeseburgers. Hey, we're going to kick it down the field.
A line drive kick fielded by one of the. Oh, my goodness. He was hit but hung onto the ball. Holy smokes.
Wow, that was number 22 on the hit. That was big.
That's corn.
Horncole.
Horncole. Oh,
Ouch.
Boy, that's number 34 that took the hit for Holton. That would be David Addison.
Kudos to him for jumping right back up. We felt that up here.
Welcome to varsity football, Mr. Freshman David Addison, huh?
Wow.
But he hung onto the ball.
Oh, once again, good field position here.
For Holton.
Yeah.
They'll
Really
have
would like to see them take this down the field and punch it in.
Sure.
Yeah.
1st and 10 ball at the 43-yard line, 28-0. Manistee on top. Albright, the ball rolls back to him. Now he picks it up and gets what he can. And he is up to the 45-yard line, so a gain of about 3 on that one.
A couple of guys over there, Isaiah Davis over there, and John's over there making that stop defensively here for Manistee.
You think Tommy Moore draws that up on the chalkboard and says, okay, what we're going to do is we're going to roll the ball to our quarterback. He's going to pick it up, and that's going to be about a 3-yard gain. It's a set in stone 3-yard gain right there.
Now he's going, that was a plus. It's a positive.
That's
we
right.
gained yards. We're going to take that.
Let's put that in the playbook, right? 2nd and 8. Here's a handoff up the middle. This is Pierce, I believe. And Riley Pierce fights his way up to about the 47-yard line, 48-yard line maybe.
Tell you what, that offensive line here, Chesney, Erickson, Herso, Thiel, and Steffens, they're starting to move. They're not moving Manistee way back, but they're moving them a little,
Sure,
where they can pick up 2 and 3 yards at a time. They're not opening up big holes, but they are allowing them to pick up a couple yards. And they're young. They're so young.
3rd down and 6, ball at the 47. Snap back to Albright. Has some time. Now he's going to roll to his left. Dump off pass here behind his intended receiver, and it's going to be incomplete.
Right there with that coverage was Horncole. Great coverage by him.
Yeah, I believe that was Pierce. Yep. So it's going to be 4th down now. And Holton has been going for it.
They've only tried 1 punt.
And actually, we thought it was blocked, but it turned into a roughing the kicker.
Yeah.
Maybe you ought to try that more often, maybe.
Did we have a penalty? No. All of a sudden I seen the official grab the ball. I said, wait a minute, did we have a penalty? No, we did not.
4th down and 6, ball at the 47-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Albright. Now he's going to drop back into punt formation. And it's a snap over left side, and it's a line drive kick, and another roughing the kicker.
Yeah, he blasted him.
Man.
He blasted him.
I'll tell you what, Tommy Moore says, hey, we got that roll back to the center play, and I'm kind of liking this roughing the kicker.
Yeah, that's twice.
Except Albright saying, not so much.
And now he celebrates first down after he kind of figures out where he's at.
Yeah.
The guy from Manistee, I don't want to say who it is, but like the punt's gone and he just runs him over. Like, what did he do? Steal your girlfriend 20 years ago or something?
So that's like
blasted him.
That's like 2 roughing the kicker penalties.
That's 2. There's 2 of their first downs on penalties.
Right.
If Holton can count that for positive yardage, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
30 yards of positive yardage right there.
Sure.
Running into the kicker.
Man. Boy, if you're Coach Bitework, you just got to be.
Yeah. Well, you really got to be frustrated with that one because it wasn't bang, bang. It wasn't like you were going for the block. You just ran him over.
Right. Now the officials, I guess, trying to figure out where they're going to spot it, I guess, huh?
Yeah. So Holton, when we get back to progress, so we'll be moving left to right, driving to the south. Billy, is your son playing soccer this fall?
He will again, yeah.
Will he?
Yeah. He enjoyed it. He's not bad either.
I know, he's a nice little player.
Yeah.
I seen him this spring.
My daughter loves it too.
Does she? A little bit of athleticism over there in the man house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't get it from me.
So what, you got granddaughter playing soccer? Is that how you?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep. 2 of them, actually. One plays spring ball, for Montague High School, Addison Pranger. Then the little one, Arabelle Pranger. She plays.
How old
She's
is her?
6.
6 years old, huh?
Yep. Then their little sister, who was 3 at the time, they put her in for a couple minutes
Oh, no kidding.
this spring. And if you know her, she's like a linebacker.
Yeah.
She's petite like her sister.
All right.
She no fear, man. None.
None at all.
No, it's a pranger in her. I mean, just no fear. She'll just run you over.
Officials are talking. This is a prolonged discussion with Tommy Moore. I would have thought it would have been kind of, no-brainer with a running into the kicker.
Now we have Manistee and Holton guys kind of chatting back and forth
Right.
across from each other.
If I'd known it was this long, I'd have read another commercial.
Yeah.
Grieve Law PLC offers affordable legal services for estate planning, probate, and trust administrations and Medicaid eligibility. We're willing to help people in and out of the office. Our services are client-focused, and they are transparent with each process from start to finish. They're advocates for community and clients. Located 2320 Lake Avenue, North Muskegon, Michigan.
Well, now they're going back. Are they going to make him repunt?
Really?
Well, why are they going backwards?
I know.
10 yards from the spot of the foul would be about right. I'm guessing he punted it for about at the 37. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 47.
They're not going to call that running into the kicker, only a 5-yard penalty. I mean, that was pretty good contact, right? Hey, but that's the only thing I could think of, Cal.
Oh, my gosh. It's still 4th down.
Yeah.
John, he ran into him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They must have called it just running.
How?
Running into him. Because that would be a 5-yard penalty, right? I don't know.
Billy, did he not just run him over?
Right through.
Right through him. So
Officials still talking this one over. Well, that explains why Tommy Moore was brought into the conversation.
I mean, McDonald's will be closed by the end of this. By the time we get there now.
Okay, now they've moved the ball up a little farther, so they still got 4th down on the sticks, but now it's like 4th and. Oh, you know what? There was more than 15 yards on the.
It still should be a first down.
It still should be a first down, though. Yeah. I'm trying
now
to figure this out logically.
Now the only thing is, I mean, every year rules change.
Right.
So it's just one that hasn't changed, and
maybe
we didn't realize it.
I went to a rule meeting 37 years ago. Very first year we did this.
Oh, okay.
I'm probably due for another one.
Yeah.
Once every 37 years, right?
Yep.
Handoff up the middle, and we got a first down for the Holton Red Devils. I believe that is Zhang. Yes, Hunter Zhang. He's got the first down. Normally lines up as a tight end. Came in for kind of a sweep there.
Davis and Petzak in on that stop. How about Thiels, Steffens, Chesney, Erickson, and Urso doing a nice job on that offensive line for Holton.
I think that's the second earned first down for Holton tonight.
I think it is.
1st and 10, ball at the 42 of Manistee, 6:12 left, 28-0, the Chips on top.
Yep.
And there's a snap back to Hunter Zhang. They got Hunter Zhang lined up as a quarterback, so I'm wondering if now I got to see if Albright's out there. Or did they just move him to another position?
Carter Frederickson on that stop defensively. What are you looking for a number?
Hunter Zhang was 24. Now I'm sorry, not Hunter Zhang, but Albright's 24, and he was the one that was the punter that got. Oh, he is coming off the field, and we're going to have a timeout called by Holton. Yeah, Hunter Zhang is less than 100%, that's for sure. So that's two quarterbacks now dinged up for the Holton Red Devils. Wheeler was dinged up in the scrimmage, and now you got Albright. So now all of a sudden Hunter Zhang is in there at quarterback. The depth chart for Holton, right?
Yep. Tell you what, one of our sponsors, Grieve Law.
Oh, I just did them.
Oh, you did? Okay. I guess I should probably listen.
Well, once in a while, yeah.
How about this one? I jumped ahead of myself.
Okay.
FSM Foundations.
No, have not done that one.
Thank you. Foundation Systems of Michigan, gold sponsor. Call Foundation Systems of Michigan for all your basement waterproofing, crawl space, encapsulation, and foundation repair. FSM, where less than exceptional is not acceptable. Hope they're not listening to this game between you and I, because so far this has been less than exceptional. Located in Wyoming at Clay Avenue. 231-255-6488.
Yep. Or
616-333-9119.
All right.
FSM, Foundation Systems of Michigan.
Okay, Albright's back in there at quarterback. So, back between his legs, and now he is going to go down all the way back inside Holton's end of the field at about the 47-yard line.
Oh, young Mr. Braden Sorensen wraps him up, brings him down, solo tackle by Sorensen. The clock continues to kick. Manistee 28. Holton nothing. 5:20 left to go first half.
Holton, Albright said, I got feeling better for that. Man. Third down now and 21, ball at the 48.
Yeah. Call a timeout. We're going to go 10 yards back.
Yeah. Growing pains, right?
Yep.
That's what they call it. All right, out of the shotgun again. Or the pistol here. Back to pass is, and there is... I tell you, Albright has no chance at all.
3 of them, and he's not feeling good.
No. Helped up by one of his linemen. You know, he's got a wrist injury, I think, don't you think?
Yes, he does. Kirchinger, VanSingel, and I think Johns was the other guy in there.
So now it's 4th and 27, ball at the 42.
Ooh.
They're going to have Albright go back to punt. He's going to go back there. He has been roughed, and now it's a short snap, and now Albright has it and fights his way up to the 45-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for Manistee at the 45 of Holton.
And they have 4-10. They could do something here with it.
Manistee takes over.
Been one of those nights for the Holton Red Devils. I'm going to stand up.
Okay.
There we go. That's old man. That's an old man creak right there. I'm sorry, Billy. I'm out of the camera range here. They're going to have to get a picture of my belly button, apparently.
I won't cut to you.
Okay, don't cut to me. All right. The quarterback is Huber. He's going to hand off here to number 9, Spencer. Spencer's at the 40s to 35. Stiff arms the man, and he has a first down for the Manistee Chippewas.
Tell you what, that was a heck of a tackle out there, number 23 for them. That's Pierce. Riley Pierce doing a nice job going down low, wrapping him up, trips him up. But tell you what, he falls out of bounds, so it stops the clock here. 4:02 left to go. 28-0 Manistee with the lead. Manistee driving.
Leading 28-0. Started this one off with a bang. 85-yard kickoff return by Trevor Haig. And now Huber hands off again to Spencer. Spencer breaks a tackle at 30, down to the 25 at the 20, cuts back there. Still on his feet, spinning and twisting. This is Hunter Zhang trying to get him down, and he finally does, but not until he gets another first down.
Tell you what, host of Holton Red Devils in there, but bottom of that pile is Hunter Zhang. 2 big plays here, back-to-back here for Manistee, and they are threatening. Ball now on the 13-yard line.
Next week we'll be in Ravenna for the Montague-Ravenna game. Montague defeating Spring Lake 20-17. Ravenna has Beale City. They tripped them up last year, Cal, in the opener. They're playing tonight. If you happen to know that score, you can pass it on to us here at CatchMark. I believe we have a chat that you can help us out with. And
Number 2 over there, I think that's Isaiah, isn't it? On the carry, went over the right side.
It is.
And we have a Manistee guy down. Maybe it's going to be a cramp. And now he's going to jump up.
So it's going to be second down, 8 yards to go. Ball at the 11. We're down to 3:06 left here in this first half.
Fremont scores with 9 seconds left in the second quarter to tie the game at 8-8.
So they're going to.
Okay, thank you, Larry Mansfield.
Got an interesting matchup between 2 teams trying to get themselves rebuilt. Jared Hudson, new coach over at Fremont after being the AD. Here's a handoff up the middle to number 10. That is Caden Cott, and Cott's into the end zone for a touchdown. 8-yard touchdown run for Caden Cott, and that bumps the lead now to 34-0. Manistee on top of Holton. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
So I'm assuming another 2-point conversion, right?
Started the drive at 4:09. He scores at 2:37. So that was a quick drive and score here for Manistee. And if they are successful, there'll be a running clock here to start the second half.
Well, they're actually, you did
they
say
are doing that. Yeah,
they're going to try the extra point to kick it. That's going to be Johns. Cassius Johns kicks it, and it is good. So 2:37 left, and now it's 35-0.
John's PAT good.
Manistee plays Mason County next week. Holton takes on Perry. What do you know about Perry, Cal?
William and Perry?
No, just Perry.
Just Perry?
William can't make it. Oh, you're thinking of William and Mary.
I know that, but I'd say
William,
Paul, and Mary.
Yeah, no, it's Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Peter, Paul, and Mary.
Here.
That was.
Between us, we're almost making sense, and that's scary. We are carrying on separate conversations together.
Yes, we are. Kudos here, that offensive line here for Manistee on that drive. Boy, I tell you, 3 plays, and they punched that one in. Lindemann, Sorensen, VanSingel, Schmidt, and Fredericks doing a nice job opening up some nice holes. Why do I talk about offensive linemen, John?
Why do you talk about offensive linemen?
Because you know what?
What's that?
They get hit every play.
That's right.
And if you're going both ways, you're getting hit.
You're getting hit
about 100 times a night.
Right.
If you're going both ways.
Just about the same pace that Albrecht's getting hit for Holton.
Yeah.
He's at least going to be feeling that, huh? Boy, poor guy. He's a tough kid, but boy, oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Billy now understands why he has some memory issues. After being hit 100 times every Friday night.
Yeah. Here's another little squib kick, and fielded by one of the hands team up front, number 66. Give somebody some credit there. That is going to be Seth Erickson, sophomore lineman.
Right at the 50.
Yeah. So now Holton will have the ball, 2:36 left, 35-0. First and 10 ball right at midfield.
5th possession on the evening here now for the Red Devils. Get the right roster. VanSingel.
Got a 50-50 chance.
Yes, I do. Holton moving left to right, driving to the south. The wind is kind of calmed down. The beautiful flag of red, white, and blue.
What direction is this field? It's got to be
south. This
south,
is north and
because
south.
the sun's behind us, and that's west, right?
Yes, all day long. Middle.
Handoff up the middle. Not much going on. It's going to be a stop right there. Manistee is going to be no gain, 2nd and 10. That's probably Pierce.
Yep, number 88 getting up off the bottom of the pile. That's Brian McNeil. Tight end, defensive end.
Actually, I think that was Hunter Zhang on the carry.
Okay.
Yeah, Zhang moves from being a slot back to a tight end. Different times. Guy that we're told breaks cement blocks.
I prefer eating pizza, but, you know.
2nd down and 9. Yeah, but you're not going to look like Hunter Zhang.
No, I'm not. No.
And it's a keeper by Albright, and Albright's not going to have much to go on.
No, I tell you what, a couple of guys blew that play up, did they not?
Yeah, and slow to get up again is Albright.
Yeah, that's going to be Sorensen and VanSingel. And it looks like Holton's, no, Manistee calls a timeout because it's going to set up a 3rd and 12. Maybe they're thinking they can get the ball back and get one more score. Already going to move it to a running clock in the second half. Shocked I have not got a Muskegon score yet.
Yeah. Well,
people are letting me down.
So I think we got another, we can mention another sponsor here.
Okay, I'm going to work on getting that Muskegon score.
All right, you work on that. I'll talk about Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel. Your agents, Green Ridge Realty and agents Dykema and Reel, local real estate experts with a multitude of experience. They have local roots and are community focused, located at 323 East Colby in Whitehall, or give Sarah a call at 231-730-0934. Apparently Chris doesn't answer his phone. It says give Sarah a call.
Oh, okay.
Maybe more pleasant to talk to. Maybe that's what that is. 231-30-0937. I'm just kidding, Chris. Don't pull your... So I'll show you, funny man.
All right. Now I'm working on getting
Don't cash that check.
No, working on getting that Ravenna score now.
3rd down and 11. This is a handoff around the left side. That's going to be number 22.
Oh, we got a late flag.
It's got to be 23. It's got to be Pierce. And a late flag comes in.
Is that personal foul? I did not see a late hit.
Manistee is
there too many guys on the field?
And Manistee is indicating that the face mask was grabbed.
Okay, that's what it was. Yeah, it was a face mask. I didn't think it was a late hit. I didn't see anybody fly in late.
You know what was interesting about that was one of the linemen for Manistee was the guy that was indicating the face mask, I guess just telling his coach. But usually you don't see that, do you? I mean, you don't.
Plead the fifth, man, all the way.
Yeah, I know.
Coach, I did not face mask him. It was not me. It was Billy Mann.
It was Billy
Billy
Mann.
did it.
1st down and 10, ball at the 33-yard line, 1:38 left. In this first half, it is 35-0, man. And now
that's a flag.
We got Holton leaving a little early again.
Leaving the scene of the crime.
Yeah. Trying to get a head start.
Yep.
What is it? If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Might as well give it a shot. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1st and 15 now. Ball at the 38, 1:38 left in this first half.
I like to see Holton get some more positive yardage here.
I know. Albright gets the snap, and he's going to hand off the right side. This might be Pierce. And he fights his way up to the 35-yard line. Still not back to the original line of scrimmage.
Nope, I tell you what, on that stop, Adam Sack and also VanSingel.
It looks like your dream has come true. You're going to hear from somebody, right?
14-6.
But it doesn't tell you who?
I guess I'm assuming it's. She had 6-14, 7 left in the second.
What game are we talking?
This is Muskegon. But I don't have who's ahead.
Here's a partial score. 6-14. 2nd down and 14, ball at the 36-yard line. You're going to have to upgrade your helpers, Cal.
Yeah, I am.
It's a handoff to Pearson. He is ankle tackled. He's still trying, I'll tell you what. Give him a try, give him a kudos for that. Ball's back at the 40-yard line.
Big old number 61, Caden VanSingel, jumping in there, wrapping him up, bringing him down. 29 seconds left, first half. Go to the end zone, Coach. Throw it in the end zone, right?
3rd down and 17, ball to the 39-yard line.
If you get time.
Yeah.
Get your quarterback, step back, get him set up, and launch it.
That's what Cal is saying. He's calling for the bomb.
They're gonna let the time run out.
They are, aren't they? Down to 3, down to 2, 1, and time has perspired. 35-0. It's been all Manistee, starting with that 85-yard kick return for a touchdown. And we'll see what Holton can come up with at halftime here. We'll keep it right here. And I'll let Cal.
Yeah, what do we need?
I'll do a sponsor here, and then you can go ahead. And are you going to be ready with your scoring summary?
As best I can, yes.
I was hoping for better than that.
You were hoping for better than that?
Yes. We want to thank North Grove Brewers, our main title sponsor, located in beautiful downtown Montague. North Grove Brewers is a hidden gem of the West Michigan craft beer scene. Offer a broad and rotating selection of beer and cocktails you won't find anywhere else. Clubhouse offers fun, welcoming atmosphere where friends are considered family. Kitchen is in the kitchen, a variety of sandwiches, tacos, and other snacks are served to quench your appetite. And while they regularly host a wide range of entertainment, including trivia, music, and more, they're located at 8735 Water Street in Montague, or give them a call at 231-894-0144. Hours Sunday through Thursday, noon till 8 p.m., Friday and Saturday, noon till 10 p.m., and they are closed on Tuesdays.
Closed on Tuesdays.
Yes. All right, so here with our scoring summary is Cal VanSingel. Why do I get a feeling this is going to be a one-sided scoring summary?
Yeah, it's going to be. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you that.
Could you throw in a few for Holton?
I can always. I could, but probably.
But probably shouldn't?
Probably shouldn't.
Okay. Oh, man, I was going to have.
You okay?
I am.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You look perplexed.
Well, no, I was going to go for a pizza, but then I saw that they moved
Where'd
the pizza
the pizza
on us.
go?
Now I'm disoriented.
Is there any left? My partner would love a slice of pizza.
Yeah, but you're going to have to talk.
I can talk, don't worry.
So then you're going to want a pizza, and then I'm going to have to talk, right?
Well, we'll figure it out. Here we go. Scoring summary here for the first half. This has been all Manistee. So their first score comes on the kickoff return. About an 85-yard kickoff return, 2-point conversion was good, and just like that at the 11:46 mark, Manistee was off and running. Their very next possession, they start out 1st and 10 in their own 35. Start of the drive comes at 10:45. They score at 10:12. Davis with a 2-yard touchdown run. Conversion failed. Their very next possession, they start out 1st and 10. Oh, I forgot to write it down. It was a ways back there. I know that. Started the drive at 5:43. They score at 1:24. Max Miles with a 34-yard touchdown run. The conversion failed. Very next possession, they start out 1st and 10 on their own 35. Started the drive at 10:31. They score at 8:14. And we have a 27-yard touchdown run by Cole as he punched it in over that left side from 27 out. 2-point conversion was good. Very next possession, they start out 4:09 left to go second quarter. Score at 2:37. Started on the drive at 1st and 10 on the Holton 45. Caught with an 8-yard touchdown run. Johns with a single-point conversion good. 35-0 here at the half. Manistee over Holton.
All right. You want a pizza now?
Yeah.
Okay. So Cal will go to the pizza now. I'll get a chance to talk. Aren't you folks lucky? Scores from Thursday. Whitehall defeated Unity Christian by the score of 54-26. It was a seesaw battle in the first half. And then Whitehall's defense shut down Unity Christian the entire second half. Great performance by sophomore quarterback Kyle Stratton, who, by the time he was in the playoffs, was not a freshman quarterback anymore, was he?
No.
So they will play. Whitehall is going to play Hastings next week.
Mm-hmm.
Hastings, very good team. So
Very good.
they're going to have their work cut out for them. But, hey, they had their work cut out for them against Unity Christian. So maybe this is, tell you, they look good. So let's see if they can stay healthy. That's the big thing, right?
Tell you what, the way they ran over Unity, which is nobody has done in about 5 years.
Right.
It seems like that's a huge win for Whitehall. Great win for Whitehall.
Wasn't it Unity Christian? Yeah, I was right. Didn't they put up like 800 points last year or something?
Put up a lot of points.
They were a pinball machine, weren't they?
They were. Scored just almost at will. 2 years ago, they were state champs. Last year, they had the big lead at halftime, came back, and they lost it. So they lost in the final. But that was another one of those like 54-50 shootouts in that game. I can't remember who they lost to off the top of my head. Might have been, was it Edwardsburg? Maybe, I can't remember, but I tell you what, it was just a barn burner the whole way.
So is that 800 and some points? Is that a record?
I don't know.
Actually, back years ago, we always talk about this team, the Orchard View team, where Jonathan Larson was quarterback. They actually had the record, didn't they?
I think it was like at 740 or 760.
Yeah,
somewhere right in there.
So if they had 800, then they must have broken that record.
Yeah, I mean they scored at will. It seems like last year.
Yeah. And then same with Orchard View back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'd like to say we witnessed some of those touchdowns, but we did. But
we were there, but we
we were there. But Shiloh ran that wing tee, and John Larson to perfection. Remember, Larson could pass off in that too. Mm-hmm. And when you got a quarterback that could pass, they were just unstoppable.
I've never seen anybody run the wing tee better than Jonathan Larson, because he could run with the ball on his hip, tucked in behind his hip.
Sure.
Almost behind his leg, and he could run like a deer that way.
Yeah.
He was the best quarterback I've ever seen running the wing tee.
Orchard View, that was a game back when we were doing radio, Cal and I, that if people just listened to the crowd, you would hear different. You'd hear, ooh, ah, and then, hey, there's a cheer at the end where there's a touchdown, because they were thinking that, the three guys got tackled that had the ball.
And not knowing that the other running back is standing in the end zone
with
the ball.
Yeah, they were. I'd like to say they were fun to watch, but they were not fun to call.
Correct.
Shiloh ran that. Those guys ran that to perfection. Montague defeating the Spring Lake last night by the score of 20-17. So they are off and running. They will play next week Ravenna. That'll be our CatchMark game of the week next week. Looking forward to that. Oak Ridge over Sparta by the score of 30-14. So things looking good for the West Michigan Conference. Mm-hmm. And then Ludington knocking off Petoskey 37-31. Bit of a surprise, Cal? You thought so, right?
I thought so, yeah.
Petoskey is a decent team, or
they've had
been.
some success lately. New coach this year, but I still thought they were going to be able to do something.
Orchard View getting their football program back, but boy, they just had a tough assignment. Reed City right out of the box, and wound up losing to Reed City by the score of 62-16. I think they had an 8-0 lead. Did I hear that right? At one time, I thought they got out to a lead.
Yep.
And then the game just lasted too long, Cal. Yeah. Sometimes that happens.
They scored on their first drive, and
Reed
City scored on every drive.
Other games going on tonight: Fremont and Hart. And we had, Fremont leading 14-6? Or am I just making that up?
It's tied now 8-8.
8-8, okay. Holton at Manistee, we're here for that one. That's 35-0. Mm-hmm. Muskegon Catholic knocked off North Muskegon tonight. I'm going to ask you for the 13th time, and I know you've answered me each time, but what was the score of that one? Or don't
it was close, like 24-20, I think.
Okay, so it was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
That was over at Hackley. Beale City and Ravenna. We don't have an update on that one, do we?
No, but I'm working on it.
Okay.
All I can do is send out the request.
Okay. All right. No, I appreciate that.
That's all I can do.
So you think you got somebody that's actually at that game? Is that what you're thinking?
Yep. Yeah, Doug Samuels.
Oh, he's at there?
Well, I'm guessing he is, but his son's playing college football in Dort.
So he might
be.
But
I don't think they started today.
Did you make Doug mad yesterday when you were at Tecumseh? You didn't make him mad by chance, did you? Maybe he's not talking to you and you don't know it.
You know what? I said I'm at Seth McCullough.
Okay, so Seth's not going to be mad. Seth's not mad at anybody.
No, Seth McCullough.
Right. All right, Frankfort is taking on Mason County. Manton taking on Hesperia, and White Cloud taking on Shelby. Mike Taylor, in case you missed our preseason preview, has picked Phil Fortier and the Shelby Tigers to go 8-1 in the Rivers half of the the division.
Well, he's either brilliant
Well,
or certifiable.
We know. Yeah. I'm leaning one way. I guess I won't say which. But I'll tell you what.
Tell me.
Shelby's got it, and this is nothing. This is not a knock against White Cloud. White Cloud's had, in our years together and even before that, I think they've lost the football program at least 2, if not 3 times, and have come back. So it's been a struggle for a once proud program. But you would think that Shelby would maybe have the upper hand against a White Cloud tonight, so they could get off to a 1-0 start.
That's right. How about this? You know where I found this score?
Where'd you find
on this place called CatchMark SportsNet.
All right.
It's the Ravenna score.
Oh.
21-0 Ravenna at the half.
I hear that's a great site.
Yeah. Fabulous.
Yeah. Games next week, as we said, Whitehall's at Hastings, Oak Ridge is at Muskegon Catholic. That ought to be a dandy. Beaverton takes on Fremont. Did we ever establish where Beaverton was? You said by Otterville, right?
By Otterville.
Okay.
Yep.
Hart is taking on White Cloud. Perry's taking on Holton. Do we know where Perry is?
I used to know where Perry was, and I've forgotten.
Okay.
I should know by now.
You were in charge of Perry one year.
I was. And he got loose, and this is what happens.
St. Louis takes on Hesperia. Then in the non-division games, Montague at Ravenna, that'll be our game of the week. North Muskegon at Orchard View. Ludington takes on Shelby. And Manistee takes on Mason County.
And I'm working on trying to get more scores here.
Okay. Yeah, it's been kind of quiet.
It has been.
It
of
is.
course, some games last night also.
Right. Yeah, that always kind of splits things up for us a little bit. While you're doing that, I'll talk about Van Dyke Mortgage. That sound like a deal?
Yep.
Okay. Van Dyke Mortgage Gold sponsor. Mario Flores and the gang do a great job. Really philanthropic work, philanthropy. Boy, I better watch what I say there. Yeah, got the old teeth and the tongue tied there. Our commitment to finding the right home loan for you is second to none. Our experienced licensed team is ready to work with you to ensure a smooth and timely loan process from application to closing. Try some of their useful site tools, from frequently asked questions to online mortgage calculator. They look forward to working with you. Located at 460 West Western Avenue in Muskegon. Give them a call at 231-332-6500. And again, our sponsors, North Grove Brewers, our main title sponsor, Van Dyke Mortgage, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance, been with us for a few years, Green Ridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, and then you have Big Stone Therapies and Grieve Law.
Okay, I can tell you that Traverse City Central 35, St. Joe at the 20 at the half.
Okay, that's
So
Eric Sugar's team, right?
Jack and Eric Sugars.
They went all the way to Detroit last year.
Lost Dan Roan's Warren de La Salle team.
Yeah.
Who, by the way, is really good again this year.
They open their season tonight?
Warren de La Salle opened last night.
How'd they do?
They won, but Dan wasn't happy with the performance, even though I think they won by 45.
He wanted 47 pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know how Dan is. Perfectionist.
Yeah. We will not make a mistake. And if we do, I'm going to be ornery.
Remember when he said, I don't think,
I know
he
where
was
you're going
telling you
with
and
this.
I,
Yeah.
he said, I won't think of myself as a successful coach until I won a state championship. And this is back when he was in Fremont, and he did wonders with that Fremont program.
Wonders.
And I said, I probably won't go to a state final game until I call one of the games from our teams. And he says, if you're waiting for us, it might be a little while. And what's he won? How many state championships has he won?
5. And his 2 runner-ups.
Wow.
7 times he's been there. That's getting it done.
Yeah.
So still working on an update out of Muskegon. Oh, so Muskegon is losing.
Are they really?
6-14.
Okay.
We have fumbled 5 times and have 2 turnovers.
Wow.
It's almost halftime.
Was Kentwood going to be good this year?
They had 9 guys back on defense. I know that. But
Okay. Wow.
that will send shockwaves
Yeah.
through the state of Michigan.
You might not want to call Shane tomorrow.
I don't think I will.
Might want to just keep the phone in the pocket.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Usually check with him in the morning.
Hey, Matt, would you do me a favor? Do we have any cups back here? Would you grab me like a half a glass of pop, please? Pretty please.
Matt Tarquette.
Matt Tarquette.
On top of as many things as to keep track of Kelvin here tonight.
Keep
That's
me
a full-time
hydrated.
job. Just get a hose.
Yep.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Tell you what, we have Billy Mann.
Is he back in the house?
Yeah, he's coming back in the house.
All right.
Left hand.
Okay. Man, we want to thank CatchMark for all the great food here.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Pizza.
Right hand now.
So
Don't want to name the brand.
No. We have.
unless they want to sponsor us, right?
Yeah, then we will.
They got deep
Some
pockets. They could probably do that.
They definitely have.
Beverage.
Yeah. I was going to ask you something, Cal, and I forgot what it was now.
We had a running clock.
Yes, we do.
All righty, Billy. Well, can we wire you up for sound? They've heard us enough.
Matt, thank you.
You got any? got any words of wisdom?
I'll throw on the intro real quick, and then we'll come back.
Okay, that sounds great. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
Good stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we are back here. Billy Mann is back.
Billy.
Twice he's tried to leave us, and twice he's come back. So you can't get that van started, huh? You're trying, Bill. You got jumper cables, or what do we? Oh, wow. Hey, we're a little bit goofy here tonight. It's our first game, and hopefully bear with us. We still got, at least 9 more to go?
Yes,
Or
we do.
8 more to go, right?
But what a fantastic start, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. 85-yard kick return by Trevor Haig. And then a couple of actually running in or roughing the kicker penalties have kept the drives alive for Holton. Looks like you got an update there, Cal.
Pick 6 by the Fremont defense gives them a 14-8 lead with 10:04 left
They
to go
got
in
a
the
heck of
third
a
quarter.
game going there.
And another one of my picks may be going down because I had Hart over top of Fremont.
Wow. Yeah, Jared Hudson coming back home after being athletic director over at Holton for the last few years and doing a great job. Now, he played for Roan, right? Was he on Roan's team or was he just after Roan? You know?
Jared Hudson played for Dan Rowe.
Okay, I thought so. He was a receiver, wasn't he?
Yeah. I want to welcome in Kevin and Lynn Evans from Engadine, Michigan. Where's Engadine?
There's your friends up north, right?
And the UP, eh?
Yeah.
They are.
So
Kevin, the great outdoorsman.
that's where you go fishing once in a while,
Yes, it
isn't
is.
it?
Yep.
What do you catch up there?
We go Mystery Lake.
Mystery Lake?
Football in the moonlight.
Yeah.
So what do you catch up there?
Walleye and pike and some bass.
Okay.
Every once in a while, maybe a perch, but walleye would be the preferred one. I actually like pike way better than walleye. So
now, do you troll for walleye? See, when I was used to be a
we
fisherman.
normally just troll.
Yeah.
We will cast a little bit if we're casting, we're for bass.
How like that? I'm talking fishing, Cal.
I like
you
it.
like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was a kid,
Starting to get a little bit turned on here, big fella.
I know. Used to go up to the Hardy, and I'll tell you the best time for walleye fishing up there. And you had spent some time in the Hardy too, didn't you?
Oxbow Park, where you used to go
Yeah,
camping.
exactly. Yeah. But we used to fish. It was like 6 o'clock till 7 o'clock. Sun was it wasn't going down because it was summertime, but that was like the big time. The lake would get a little bit calm.
Yeah.
And that was about that or early in the morning, I guess.
Yep. Usually sunset, sunrise, right in there.
Right.
Were you trolling?
We were.
Okay.
Yeah, we had 50-horse Johnson.
Whoa. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
That would have been something.
And then my dad, every once in a while, he'd say, that's trolling too fast. So then he'd get one of those little electric motors, and we would troll with that. And we would do that for probably, I would say 35 minutes. And I'd say, hey, let's go water skiing. And then that would be it. See, so even back then when I was fishing, I wasn't a true fisherman. I was fishing as long as we were catching fish. When we weren't catching fish.
So both of my daughters had a water ski in Hardy Pond, Oxbow Park.
Yeah, that's where I learned.
My youngest daughter was 7. She
Really?
learned at 7, yeah.
How much of the pond did she drink before she learned?
No, she
Did well?
popped up pretty quick, yeah.
I dropped the pond about, a foot and a half.
When you fell?
When I first started. No, drinking it.
Oh, drinking it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I thought you meant when you fell.
Thanks.
Oh,
Friend indeed.
Yeah, yes.
All right, what do you think here, Cal, as we start this? I think we're in trouble. What do you think?
Well, I think Holton's in trouble. I think right now Manistee's going, okay, let's not get anybody hurt. We're going to have a running clock, get in, get out, get some subs, some playing time. And Holton, I'd just like to see them string 3 or 4
it would be nice to get
first downs
something
together.
Going,
Yeah.
and don't get anybody hurt. I mean, if you can't afford it, like I said, lost 3 in the scrimmage, and they weren't, they weren't well endowed in terms of numbers anyhow.
Holton will get the ball to start the second half.
All right. So kicking off will be Manistee, and we are just about set for the second half here. 35-0 Manistee on top.
For Holton.
Beautiful night. Here's it getting a little squib kick to the right side, and I'll tell you what, Manistee says they had it. I thought the lineman up front had it surrounded. Oh, no, they do. Manistee's got it. Number 22, that's going to be Horncole. Nick Horncole.
I tell you what, 78 out there for Manistee got dinged.
Did he?
Yeah, he's dinged. He doesn't know where he's at.
Well, we've found out that kickoffs to start halves are not a favorite of Holton.
No.
First opening kickoff was 85-yard return, and then now they had the onside kick recovered against them. Okay, here we go. Still got Huber at quarterback. Again, kind of that power formation in the backfield, 3 spread back there. Misdirection, back to passes Huber. Huber fires it. He's got a man wide open, and he catches it. That's number 86. That's going to be Matthew Thies, and Thies is into the end zone for a touchdown. 50-yard touchdown pass from Huber to Thies. And Manistee has bumped their lead to 41-0. Man, he was wide open, wasn't he, Cal?
Wide open.
There was almost pressure on him because when you're that wide open, you got a lot of time to think, don't drop this one.
Yeah, that is true. So Manistee starts this one out. They scored at the 11:46 mark in the first quarter as they run a kickoff back.
Right.
Now they score at the 11:49 mark in the third quarter as they go on a 50-yard bomb here to start the third quarter. 50-yard bomb to go up 41, maybe 42 to nothing. As John's going to go with the single-point PAT. It's up, and it is
a line drive. So 42 now to nothing with 11:49 left in this third quarter. First name is, I believe it's Caius, C-A-I-U-S, Caius Johns.
Went to the post office the other day to get some stamps. You know me, I like
stamps.
I like stamps.
He likes licking stamps. Do you even lick stamps anymore, or you buy the booklets?
No, I buy the booklets. But the thing
can
is,
you lick stamps anymore? Do you have stamps you can lick?
I don't think so. I haven't seen that anyway since you went down this perversion with stamps.
Okay, right. Okay.
I went in and I said I was always getting the Yogi Berra stamps. They had some Yogi Berra stamps.
And Boo Boo Boy? Hey, Boo Boo Boy. Oh, you mean Yogi, the baseball player. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Oh, wow.
How about a picnic basket?
Picnic basket. Not that Yogi Bear, huh?
Yogi Berra.
Okay, Yogi Berra. Okay, go ahead. Sorry. I won't interrupt you no more.
Okay. And I said, do you have any new stamps? And she said, well, yeah, we do. We have some stamps here. It's a folk singer. All right, let me look at them. And she pulls them out, and I look, and it's Peter Seeger.
Oh, yeah, Pete Seeger, if I had a hammer.
My father's first name was Peter.
Peter.
My grandfather's first name was Seeger.
No kidding.
Yeah, I thought,
wow.
What a coincidence that is.
Yeah.
So I bought them all. No, I did buy a couple books, and I got some for my daughters. But I thought, what's the odds of that?
Yeah. Pete Seeger, the old folk singer.
My oldest daughter if she had a boy, was going to name it Seeger.
Huh. Oh, there's another onside kick, and it looks like Manistee may have it again. Oh, my goodness. Let's see. They do.
They do.
Wow.
See what comes out of there with it. 86. 86 comes out of there with it. And that is Theus.
So now it's 40.
takes over first and 10 from their own 46.
Onside kick up 42 to nothing.
I'm not going there.
Okay. Oh no, I was just wondering.
Yeah.
Was that a bit peculiar? But that's okay.
It's not, because I'm going to tell you why. They've done it every time.
Yeah, that's true.
So if you've done it every time,
Right.
you can't be upset about it.
That's true.
If you've never done it
Yeah.
and then you did it, then you'd be upset about it.
Okay, you explained that very well, Cal.
Well, I'm
Good
just
job.
like, you've done it every time.
Yeah.
So this is your MO.
Right.
And, yeah.
All right, this is going to be a handoff to Spencer. Breaks a tackle, and he's up to the 50. Cuts back at the 45. He's down to the 40. Cuts again at the 35. He's at the 30. Still on his feet, down to the 25, and pushed ahead to the 23-yard line. Great broken field run there by number 9. That is Trevor Spencer.
And on that stop, I believe, is Hunter Zhang, number 11. You know, at some point, at Holton, you got to say, they're doing this every time, so I got to get my hands guys up on the line, or I got to add an additional man so this doesn't happen.
Right. But maybe you have so many injuries you don't have hands guys.
Yeah, that could be.
I don't know. 1st and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. Huber. Counter to Horncole. No, it wasn't. Boy, that's a great fake. It's like, well, somebody's got it. Trust me. It's number 2. That's going to be Isaiah Davis. The guy that got the least yardage had the ball. Everybody was going for 22 yards there.
Kevin Evans is watching. He says, you guys look like Joe Buck and Troy Aikman. He said, you look like Joe Buck.
Oh,
but
yeah, right.
I look like Troy Aikman.
I'm sure that's what that is. Good Lord. Mm-hmm. So how long has his eyesight been bad?
I could say something. I will.
I'm
tell
just
you off
kidding.
the.
I'm just kidding.
I'll just get myself in trouble.
Well, I probably already did. So this game's going to last long enough for us to be in big trouble, Cal.
Left side.
Spencer, and he's got a hole, and he's got a touchdown. That's going to be 48 to nothing now with 10:02 left.
They took that down quick. How far was that? 19 yards?
I think so. You know, I looked up there and they took it down real quick. I think it was about 19 yards. We'll go 19 yards. We'll make it official.
Well, this drive started at the 11:44 mark and they score at 10:02. And I will be needing two pages tonight
for one team.
For one team, this one's full.
This is John's going to try the extra point. Has he been perfect tonight?
Yes. He's 3 for 3.
And they've also had some 2-point conversions in there. Oh, this one's going to be blocked.
Way to go.
The Russell curse. All right, so 48 to nothing. Manistee on top with 10:02 left here in this third quarter. Let's see here. Who haven't we talked about in a little while here? Durga Insurance. I don't think we talked about Durga Insurance in a while. At Durga Insurance Group, they look at the success through a different set of lenses. Oh, you read this one. I remember that. Placing the relationship with their clients first, regardless of what stage of life you're in. They're there for you each step of the way and offer you the level of insight and care that you deserve. They're located at 1535 Far Road. Norton, I don't live too far from Far Road. They're neighbors. I'll have to walk in there sometime. Yeah. Phone number 231-744-9106. However, Far Road is a long road.
Is it?
Yeah, it goes through. So the part of Far Road that I live on, it might be far from there.
Okay.
There you go.
Now they kick it.
Now it's a short kick, and that one's going to get past, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that'll be first and 10 at the 35-yard line, right?
So here's a kicker.
Okay. Johns is the kicker.
Johns is kicker. Holton has actually had 2 possessions. Well, they haven't had possessions, but they have because they have tried to receive the ball.
I got a headache already.
Right. Manistee's kicked off to him twice and have recovered both times.
Okay.
I follow what I'm saying? It's like Holton now finally gets the ball with their third possession at the 9:40 mark.
There you go. That was a long way to get there, Cal. But you got there.
I got there.
You got there. All right, out of the shotgun now. This is Albright. Hands off. This is Pierce. Pierce breaks a tackle. Cannot break the second one. Ball's forward for a couple. It's going to be second down and 7 or 8 with 9:19 left in the third quarter.
Still working on trying to get more scores. I'm going to have a lot less friends tomorrow morning, I can tell you that.
You might have a lot less friends after about another quarter here.
Holton moving right to left, driving to the north. 9 minutes left, third quarter, 48-0. Love to see Holton get something going here.
Wide outside their side, 3 in the backfield. Out of the shotgun is Albright. Boy, what a rough night he's had. Just not a lot of time to do anything. He's been smacked down twice as a punter.
Yep, very young offensive line working.
Yeah.
They're doing the best they can.
Right.
2 freshmen, 2 sophomores out there.
Oh, fumble, and Manistee has it. 35-yard line. We kind of did that like the Beach Boys, Cal. There was just enough separation there.
Yep, and big old number 68 has it. And that is Schmidt. Robert Schmidt, as it's getting dark in here. Billy, can we turn the light on or not?
There's no light.
What do you mean there's no light? There's the electric right there. Tark, it's behind you, isn't it?
Maybe they don't want the light on.
We're all pointing at there it is.
Oh.
No, Tark's got it.
It's a good thing Matt's here because he's the only one that can do anything.
I see the lights.
You know, Matt, you are indispensable here. We need you.
Holton's got a punt.
Yeah, Holton. Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. They got 2 guys wide out.
They were not going to punt. It was a fumble.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad.
Right?
My bad.
No, that's okay. Oh, man, it's a handoff over here left side. This is Spencer again streaking down the left side for a touchdown. That's going to be a 35-yard touchdown run for Spencer. I had thought that the quarterback had the ball. Now, I don't know if he had it originally then got it to Spencer or what the situation was there. But Spencer ran it 35 yards for a touchdown. So now it's 54-0. 7:09 and counting.
Started the drive at the 7:30 mark. Score at the 7:13 mark. 1 play.
If we're at an over 50-point difference, the only time the clock will stop is in timeout.
Oh, yeah. Now we have the run. Got to remember.
The double run?
Yeah.
They actually speed the clock up? Is that what they do?
Yeah.
It starts looking like a gas meter?
You can always tell it's the first game. You have a running clock when it gets over 50. There's another word for that.
A big score.
Come on, Kevin, help me out. What's the word for that?
Okay. And we got a timeout. They're going to keep the clock running during the timeout, aren't they? No, they're not.
Nope.
Good Lord.
Nope. Yes, they are.
Okay.
The official just wound it. Yep. Run it. Yep, and there it goes.
Okay. You got some news there that you can
No,
pass
Kevin
on?
just says I can't text and watch on YouTube. Picture is great by the way for the next game. So our pictures, video is fabulous. Audio needs a little work.
Right.
But it's week 1.
It only goes up from here.
That's right, yeah.
Us and Holton, right? We're only going to get better from here.
Now, once again, our sponsor list.
Yeah. You want to do
North Grove Brewers, Van Dyke Mortgage, FSM, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance.
Isn't Foundation Systems of Michigan easier to say than FSM?
I don't know.
Okay.
Durga Insurance, Green Ridge Realty, Big Stone Therapies.
Right.
And, Grave Law.
Yep. Fine sponsors. Thank them. The quality of this broadcast is no way a reflection of those guys.
Kick is up, and it's no good.
No good, so they do miss it. So now, that was one of the few things that has not went right for Manistee tonight.
That is correct.
Okay. I'm going to try this, Cal, since you've tried it twice and it hasn't worked. It'd be good to see Holton get something going here, wouldn't it? There.
Thank you.
I'm just thinking that.
Yep, I've thrown it out there twice, and it's backfired.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to try it.
Larry Mansfield keeps coming through for us.
Yeah, Larry's.
Fremont leads Hart 14-8 after the end of the third quarter. So same score as what we had.
He's got to be happy, though. That's his team.
That is.
Larry's been there for a long time helping out. Good times and bad.
Seen a lot of great basketball over there through the years. And
Yeah.
Pete Zerfus was the head coach over there.
Right. Oh, Peter. I thought he was going to coach forever.
For Holton for the kickoff.
His son
Yeah.
runs collegiately. No, wait a minute. His daughter, I think, runs collegiately. His son's playing college basketball, if I remember correctly.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yep.
There's a line drive kick, and that is going to go out of bounds.
So,
Ooh. And one of the Holton players had enough and just planted one of the Manistee players there. Said, hey, 54-0, I'm going to get a shot in here. No flag. That was a sympathy shot. The official let that one get in there, apparently.
Yep.
So when you're over 50 points, the clock goes really fast and you're allowed a free shot. Is that how that
Must
works?
be, yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's see what Holton can get done here.
I'd love to see them get a couple first
Here
downs.
you go again, and you're supposed to say you're just supposed
I'm
to be
speaking.
quiet.
It's called speaking into it.
No, but no, you've jinxed him. It was going to be me that was going to say it because it hasn't been working with you, Cal.
Gotcha.
Good Lord! Now you went and hexed him again. All right. Here's a handoff. This is Pierce. He gets around the corner. Good for him. He is fighting his way up to the 39-yard line. Gain of about 4 yards there with 3:06 left.
Pierce on
We'll
the
find out who's on the stop, number 20 for them. Oh, my gosh.
brings up a second and
Yosha
their own 39.
Amola.
Amola. AWOMOLO. Amola.
Yep.
That's why I take you places. You can figure out last names.
My guess would be that's an exchange student. I'm just going to go out on a limb. 237. It better be a big limb, but it's a limb. Out of the shotgun's Albright. One hands it. Rolls around the right side, and he is brought down for a loss of about 2.
Right on the carry.
Yeah, big old number 52, Sorensen, right there to make the stop. Sorensen solo tackle. So a little over 2 minutes left to go here now. Third quarter, 54-0. Manistee with a lead.
3rd and 7.
Our first,
38.
this might be the first Manistee game we've called in all of our years. I'm not sure.
No, we did a basketball game.
No,
for football?
I'm at football. It might be.
So after this play, I'm going to tell you a story about that basketball team game.
Oh,
It was with Fremont.
I remember that. You're going to go with the names team.
Oh,
aren't
my
you?
gosh, yeah.
Back to pass, Albright over the
Hey,
middle.
there you go.
Gets it to Hunter
Pass complete to number 11.
Zhang.
Yep.
And he's got a first down up close to midfield.
Nice
down to
pass,
36
nice
left.
pass and catch right there. How about that offensive line? Urso, Erickson, Chesney, Steffens, and Thiel doing a good job to give the quarterback time to pass. Good job up there, guys.
All
So
right.
we were here 10 years or more ago, and the easiest name in the starting lineup for Manistee was Ifkovic, and it was all downhill from there.
Right. Here's a handoff up the middle. This is Bain, and Bain bangs through for about 3 yards. Yeah, I do remember that. But I don't think we've done a football game here. Done a lot of Holton games over the years. Great memories from some great teams over there in Holton. Had Mr. Giddings here kind of reminiscing with us before we started.
Mickey Noble,
Mickey, yeah.
the mayor,
Yeah,
the president.
I think he's still
I
over
think he's
there.
still. Yeah, I think he's still alive.
Good for him.
Yep, great coach, class act, Mickey Noble.
Yeah. 2nd and 7.
Coach B's grandpa GP from watching from Tulsa.
Oh, we got somebody watching from Tulsa?
Richard Bishop.
Richard Bishop?
Coach B's GP.
Coach Beach. Okay, well, welcome from Tulsa. Hope you're enjoying the game. Handoff over right side.
Going to set up a third down.
And about 3, I'm going to say, maybe
Yep.
4.
Probably the end of the third quarter.
It is going to be the end of quarter number 4, or number 3. We'll go to quarter number 4. Jon Russell, Cal VanSingel, Billy Mann, along with Matt Tarquette here in the confines of the press box. I want to thank the Manistee folks for setting us up so well. For CatchMark SportsNet, we got down on the field, we got Scott DeCamp. Also, we have Tate Stein. And up top on the roof we have
Trent.
What's Trent's last name?
I don't want to butcher it on here.
You don't want to butcher it.
So it's not
Okay.
like Schmedikanik or Kanishkanak. Bartolomeoli.
Oh my goodness, yeah, Elf. Yeah. Yep, that's a name.
Hey, you've heard a player to be named later?
Yeah.
Name to be named later. We're going to give him a nickname.
Wow, I don't even know how you would tackle that. Al something. Trent Al. Sorry about that, Trent.
Is Trent listening to us?
Yeah,
Can he hear us?
only if he's smart. He's not.
Jerk on the
Yeah. I got to ask him how to pronounce his last. That is, I'll tell you, I don't even know if I could fake
When
that.
you-
You are right.
When
Yeah.
you, the name of all name guy, can't come
No.
up with it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's going to be on the all name team. He's on our team.
Oh, yeah.
Brings back memories of the Risers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Third down and 2 yards to go for Holton. They are at the 43 of Manistee.
No, let's get a touchdown here, boys.
Albright. Good snap this time. Hand off to
23.
Pierce. Pierce got a first down across the 40, slithers through to the 38-yard line. So Holton, their best drive of the night here.
Urso, right?
Yes.
Erickson, Chesney, Steffens, Thiel. Nice job, boys, up front. Opening up a nice hole there for him to run through.
When you stand up, the score's not so bad.
Creek.
Yeah, I know. All right.
Oh, Coach Tommy Moore's parents are watching in Florida.
Oh, are they really?
All right, good for him. Tommy Moore.
23.
Handoff up the middle. It's Pierce, and Pierce is hit, but he
Ouch.
gets a couple more yards.
Typical Holton kid just bounces right back up, right?
Yeah.
Big old number 77 for them.
Tommy's going to get these guys figured out.
Yep, yes, he
really
will.
young,
Yeah.
very young team.
He gained about one.
Wow, what's this? Chippewa? No. Chippick?
Sippick.
Sippick?
Yeah.
Sullivan Sippick.
Sipke.
It's a cool name.
Boy, I hope we didn't butcher that. I'm not gonna swear to that. Here's a handoff again. This may be Pierce again, and he fights his way down. No, it's not. That's not Pierce. That's Bain, and Bain is down to the 29-yard line, within a yard of a first down. So Holton
Yeah.
getting something going here. Good for
Not
them.
give it up.
54-0.
Schweitzer in on the stop.
Got to give it up to these Red Devils. They came together and decided that Coach Tommy Moore, that hey, they weren't going to play. They weren't going to go the 8-man route. They were going to field 11. They were going to, and then they had a scrimmage and lost 3 of their 24. And so it's not been easy. Oh, reverse. Nice here by Pierce. Pierce is down to the 25. He
Keep running.
Stutterbugs, whatever he does, skitterbugs. He's down to the 15-yard line. I think I've invented some words there.
And then Robert Schmidt in on that stop for Manistee.
But a great run there
That
by
was
Pierce.
a fantastic run by Pierce.
So
We got another first down for Holton as they drive down the field.
9:28 left here in this one. All right. Come on, Holton, huh?
Kind of rooting for both teams here tonight,
Oh,
but
yeah.
we really want to see Holton punch one in
You just
here.
want to, see him get something going, get
Yep.
rewarded a little bit. Handoff again. This is Bain, and Bain is stopped.
I think that was number 20. Awalamo.
Oh, you gotta pick a different number. I said it once right.
Awalamo.
No, it's
No.
Molo.
Molo?
Molo.
Amolo.
Molo.
Okay.
And now we have, this is Pierce in the backfield, and he's pulled down. Going to lose about a yard.
And the stop, number 30. Hey, Kane Black.
There you go.
There we go.
There, got it.
Kane Black in on the stop.
Third down and 12 now. Ball at the 16-yard line. 8:17 left.
Mm-hmm.
You watching that Hard Knocks series? You got HBO?
I don't have the HBO. You've been
you
watching it, Billy?
I like it. I'll tell you, I like Dan Campbell. I don't know if he's going to win any games, but I like his passion. I hope it works for him.
So do I.
Billy's a Miami Dolphins fan, so he could care less.
Well,
I do like the Lions.
And Billy grew up in Miami.
Yeah.
So
that's officially okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
I like that new guy, Hutchinson.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson. Yeah. Offsides, Manistee.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm not going to make any predictions on how many they're going to win, but I think they got it going there. I think it's going to happen.
More than one.
More than one? Yeah.
More than one? Well, they won 3 last year, and they should have won 6 or 7.
Yeah. 3rd and 7, ball at the 13-yard line. And back to pass, Albright. He's got Zhang in the end zone for a touchdown.
Hallelujah.
13-yard touchdown pass from Albright to Hunter Zhang. And Holton is on the board at the 7:25 mark here in the fourth quarter, 54-6. All right.
Good for them.
You betcha.
Good for them.
Facing adversity and
You bet.
sticking
That's
with
a
it.
great, yeah. Going for 2.
And now it looks like Zhang's going to be their quarterback for the 2-point conversion.
That
here.
was broken.
Yeah, it was. That's not going to work.
No.
So 54-6 is the score.
Sorry.
Now you got a onside kick, recovered, score again. Onside kick, recovered, score again.
The running clock in 7 minutes
That's
left.
right. Aside from that, there's. I want to tip of the cap to our fine sponsors today. Our main sponsor, our title sponsor, I should say, North Grove Brewers. Yeah, also Van Dyke Mortgage, Foundation Systems of Michigan, Durga Insurance, Greenridge Realty, Chris Dykema and Sarah Reel, Big Stone Therapies, and Grieve Law. I want to thank all those folks. Certainly could not do it without them. As I like to say, we barely can do it with them.
That is true.
You looked like you were going to
24-22, Muskegon Catholic over North Muskegon.
Wow, that was a heck of a game.
That was a game, yep. I'm trying to...
What you got?
Kevin, this is onside kick.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think Taylor's winning on the mark.
Yeah.
Is he?
I think he's picked the most right.
Boy,
Still 14-6.
you're going to have to get him a new CatchMark hat because his head's going to outgrow that one. If he wins the on the mark. I think I missed with
I've missed 3, I think.
I missed at least one, if not 2. I'm trying to think. I missed Hudsonville. I picked them.
I picked Unity.
I told Tony Sigmund I did him a favor. I picked against him just to help him.
Mm-hmm.
He bought that.
I missed that
He
one.
says that our record is better with CatchMark than it was when we were in radio. So
Yeah, that guy, he lost every single
man.
time.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, he's okay
And
with
yet
us with CatchMark,
yeah.
but he was not happy with us when we were doing radio.
It was the station, not you.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Billy. Billy always sticking up for us. We appreciate that. We need all the help we can get.
Billy's got our back.
Yep. There's a lot of it there to get. All right, let's see Holton, what they're going to do.
They're anticipating a deep kick, but
Now it's a little onside squibber,
Go
and
out of
that is going to stay in
bounds,
bounds. And
yeah.
it's kind of fumbled, but they do fall back on it. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Manistee at their own 33-yard line.
you know what? You can't take a knee out because you still won't.
Yeah.
You won't run out.
The clock don't
You
move
won't-
that fast.
No.
4:27.
2 minutes is about the most you're going to take off it. So
Yeah. So you might as well keep running the ball. Is that what you're saying?
yeah.
Oh, they got Caden Cott now at quarterback. He's had some success running the ball tonight. Now they move him in at quarterback. Don't have years of what they are on the roster, so we don't know that.
You went to hand off, there's nobody there.
Broken play, and Cott makes what he can out of it. Might get a yard. But that's a lonely feeling. You're looking for
I'm out of here.
Yeah, looking for somebody to hand it to, and they don't happen to be there. Actually, he's going to gain about 2 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 8, 3:32 left.
Fremont scores again to go up 22-8, 4:02 left to go in the 4th. That's another one I'm losing on because I picked hard over Fremont.
So what if Fremont wins this? Would that be their first win in a while? I mean, I think
they had one last year.
Did they? Okay. Now it's a handoff over here left side. That's going to be number 24. I'll tell you who that is in a moment. Johnny Cruz. Not enough Johnny Cruzes in
No, there's not. And on that stop, number 23 for them, Pierce for Holton.
He's played a heck of a game, too. Well, Holton has no depth at all with all their injuries, so these guys have got to go 2 ways.
That's why I'm telling you, I'm a lineman guy, because you're getting hit 100 times in a game.
Right.
I mean, look what happens to Billy. This is what happens when you're a premier offensive lineman and you get hit 100 times a game.
You wind up being the producer of CatchMark SportsNet. That's what happens.
Oh, nice fake.
Nice little juke there. Again, I think that's going to be Johnny Cruz.
And a flag.
Flag comes in, as Cal mentioned.
Yep. And it is Flag Day here, ladies and gentlemen.
Johnny Cruz on the carry. Tackled by Erickson, but there's a flag on
on the stop, number 7-3. Calden Tolrico. Yeah, I figured that one out on my own.
Good job.
Yep. And Pierce.
Now you're looking for all the tough names to say, aren't you?
No.
Try Trent's name if you want a real tough name.
No.
147 and counting.
4th and 5. The penalty was against Manistee.
Brings up a 3rd and about 4 from the Chippewas.
Oh, they're going to say 3rd and 4.
Oh, 3rd and 4?
Yeah. They did have 4th out
They did have 4. Yeah, okay. That's what got me.
Handoff over here to the right side. Somebody's got some room. This is going to be number 20. Yeah, he has gone to the races. And that is that's going to be from the 39-40. That's a 60. That's a 61-yard run.
20.
Number 20. That's going to be. That's your friend there.
I know.
Josiah Awamolo. 61-yard touchdown run. Well, Cal, that's worth it just to hear you say that in the scoring summary.
How do you say Alamolo?
Yeah. I can say it the first time all right, but the second time I have trouble. Awamolo. John Smith.
Olamolo.
39 seconds left in this one. Probably won't do a score.
Was there a penalty?
I don't think so. Was there?
Yeah, it looks like there was a penalty.
Oh, my gosh. So I guess you don't have to say his name in the scoring summary. They're going to take that.
I was figuring out how to write it down. I looked up, and they're all back down in front of us. No, he'll take a knee here down to 20 seconds left. They're in victory formation.
Victory formation. There he goes. Here's the knee. And that is going to do it, folks. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
Turn out the lights. 54-6. Manistee on top.
Yep.
All right. Well, that is the first game is in the books, and so far we survived it.
Yes.
Holton Red Devils did get a score,
and I was happy about that.
Yep.
But that pass, 13-yard touchdown pass, Albright to Zhang. Conversion failed.
That's
so nice to see that. Nice to see him get on the board. That's a start. Lay a little foundation there.
There you go. Yep. So next week we are going to be back in action as we will be in the West Michigan Conference. We will we'll stay in the Rivers Division.
Yep.
As we'll be over in Ravenna for what should be a dandy.
Yeah.
Montague taking on Ravenna. We'll be on the air at is it 6:30, Billy, that we usually are on the air?
Yeah. Actually, it will be a lakes versus a river because Montague is in the lakes.
They are.
Yeah.
That's right. They are.
I love it when you look at me with confidence.
Well, I did. It wasn't exactly confidence, but it did make sense. All right. For my broadcast partner, Cal VanSingel, great job.
A lot of fun.
Want to thank the one and only Billy Mann for making it all happen. He wouldn't have been here if the van would have started. Left a couple of times, but he came back. Also, Matt Target. Sorry about that, Matt.
Matt's got the cutest little boy. It's got his little son, just a cute little kid, man.
I want to thank Scott DeCamp, Tate Stein, and Trent. So that's going to do it for us.
Trent to be named later.
Final score for the final time here, 54 for Manistee and 6 for the Holton Red Devils. It's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. And we will do this again next week. You're watching CatchMark SportsNet. Good night, everybody.
Good night.